quarterback, who, Johnny, we've been looking at him. He plays great ball in practice.
Yeah.
And Coach Doran said he has all the faith in him if he has to come in the game. And there's a score to Terrell Anderson, that freshman from Greensboro. He's looked great.
Well, you never know when Lex is going to play meaningful minutes, and he's had a little bit of experience here in Tigerland.
PAT is through to make it 59-35. Yeah, with 5 seconds left. And so they'll kick it off as well.
Oh, no, don't tell me that Colin Smith's streak is going to be broken with a squib kick.
Funny.
Please.
I didn't think about that.
Please. Maybe they'll put another kicker in.
Yeah, maybe.
Let somebody who's
give Vincent an option. Maybe let Vincent do.
Let somebody else.
Yeah.
Don't break that streak.
No. Maybe. What if they called it? What if they called a squib kick and Smith just blasts it?
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear the call.
What?
Sorry.
Tough ball game here today. Tough start. If there's one stat that just that one leg, even with the big plays, it's turnovers. As I'm trying to process it all myself here on the fly. Really hard start. Look, you get a couple of explosives. You can handle that, but you lose the possessions and you get the short fields on the turnovers. It's such a backbreaker.
Yep. You can't overcome it. There's just no because again you're already playing catch up, and then when you turn it over, you just dig yourself such a hole that this is the net result.
John Heister scoring drive, 10 plays, 87 yards. Get off your keister and go to Heister. And they don't make him break it. No squib kicks here. No squib kicks. There's a blast out of the end zone.
Good job.
With 5 seconds left. And now what will Clemson do? Dabo Swinney's taking timeouts in the first half. In the end of the second quarter.
Well, you'd think he'd just go knee down, because you just don't, who wants to take a chance of getting somebody injured? But who knows? He may want to just run a play, let somebody get a chance to run the football. No, they're in that victory.
Yeah, Paul Tyson is out there as the quarterback. That's the 4th stringer, I believe, in the take a knee formation. And takes the snap and takes the knee. And that will do it. Final score here in Death Valley, it is 59-35 as Coach Doran and Coach Sweeney go and shake hands right at the midfield logo. And actually a lot of the students and fans are rushing the field here in Death Valley. Just because 59-35 is the final. Zach Burhans is back in the studio. We'll get right to postgame, and then we'll gather back here to have Tony Haynes talk to Coach Doran when he can get through the mosh pit at some point. 59-35 the final here as the Pack falls to 2-2 and Clemson moves up to 2-1 on the year. You're listening to Wolfpack Football from Learfield.
From the mountains to the coast, 2.5 million North Carolinians are members of an electric cooperative.
Football at the 25-yard line. They're back at the original line of scrimmage. They'll split twin receivers to the right side. Satania's in the slot. Armstrong split wide right. Broden wide left. Green's in the gun, and he'll throw on 3rd down. Steps up, rolls, has room to run. Across the 30 to the 35. First down across the 40. Green's going to get out near the 45-yard line and move the chains for the Razorbacks.
Well, that's why you love Taylor Green as your quarterback. I know people have talked about the accuracy, and he wants to complete every ball he possibly can, but at the end of the day, when things break down, Taylor Green can absolutely kill a defense.
That's a 16-yard gain for the Razorbacks. They spot the football at the 47-yard line. Hill's in the game now, just a single setback. Jackson has come out on first down from their own 47. Empty set for Green. Here comes the pressure, throws off his back foot. He wants Broden, and he can't hang on down at the 30-yard line. Looked like somebody got a piece of a jersey. Champ Anthony, still though a ball Broden could have caught. He was targeted 6 times last week without a reception. Well, that might be one they'd like to have back.
Yeah, it feels like he should have caught that ball right there. I mean, the ball hit him right in the chest. He wanted pass interference right off the bat. He was able to retrace and find the football, but dropped it.
Hill stays in the game. Jackson not in right now on 2nd down and 10. Hill set up to the right of Green. Green option off the zone read across midfield. First down. Collides with a defender at the Auburn 40 and falls down to the 38-yard line. He tried to leap over Jaron Thompson. Quinn ended up just putting his foot in his chest And Arkansas's got another first down after a 15-yard gain.
Yeah, we don't like that. I mean, I like the game, but I don't like the hurdle. He needs to stay away from that. We need to keep his feet on the ground because we need him to stay healthy.
Ball's at the 37 of Auburn. First down and 10. 2 minutes in, and the Razorbacks are on the march. Satania's in motion. Pistol formation. Jackson's back in at tailback. Off the option. Zone read. Green keeps it again. First down. What a move. Inside the 25, down near the 21-yard line. What a move. He made a man miss right there, and Green making it look easy right now.
Yeah, as a middle linebacker, Masui. I mean, they actually woo-pig suied him right there. I mean, he just shook and baked and gave him an opportunity, gave him one leg, took it back, and was able to pick up a nice gain.
It's actually the 28, rather than the 23. Razorbacks moving from our right to left in the first quarter. A little over 2.5 gone. It's actually second down. They say his knee went down back at the 28. That was the ruling. Now they've got the first down. Jackson straight ahead. Jaquindon inside the 20-yard line, and the Razorbacks are knocking on the door after a gain of 13 yards.
Well, what you like to see is this Arkansas offensive line winning battles at the point of attack. You know that Taylor Green can give you explosive plays on third down and long, but when Arkansas is just lining up and running the football, that's beneficial.
They spotted at the 18-yard line. First and 10 for the Razorbacks. Green's going to throw off the zone read, dumps it in the flat to the tight end, Ty Washington. Not a whole lot there. Minimal gain. It'll be second down. Gain of 3, second down and 7. 11:35 to play in the opening quarter. It's being brought to you by Summit Utilities. They know your Razorback pride runs deep, and theirs does too. You can learn more about Summit Utilities by logging on to summitutilities.com. Second down. We'll call it 8 with 11:19 to play in the opening quarter. Jackson set up to the right hip of his quarterback, Green. Trips left. Nobody toward the boundary on the far side. Green's going to throw. Now he's in trouble. Got to get rid of it and throws it short. Haz was the closest Razorback. Champ Anthony was the one applying the pressure on a blitz, and it's going to be third down and 9.
Yeah, and Taylor was really trying to wait back there in the pocket to try to find one of his receivers coming across the formation. Auburn was able to get penetration and get to the back. Taylor Green held on to the football just a little bit. Good thing he threw the football in the dirt, and Auburn was not able to defend that play.
They're at the 17 of Auburn, and they need 9 for a first down. Third down for the Razorbacks. Green in the gun. They bunch 3 receivers to the left. Here comes the pressure. Green hit and dropped back at the 23-yard line. Dorian Mousig came and got him. And Arkansas is going to have to send the field goal team on.
Yeah, and Auburn brought the blitz right there. Auburn was able to get back there before Taylor Green could get rid of the football. He wanted Luke Haz one-on-one with the middle linebacker. That's a matchup you love. But Auburn was able to get him down before he could let it go.
The line of scrimmage now is the 24-yard line. So this is going to be a 41-yard field goal attempt for Kyle Ramsey. He's 4 for 7, made a 51-yarder a week ago. Ashton Noe is the snapper. Devin Bale is the holder. It's a good snap. The hold is down. The kick is up, and the kick is no good. The kick is no good. Ramsey's now 4 for 8. And the Razorbacks come up empty. 10:24 to play in the opening quarter. No score. Now this for UAMS Health.
My name is Isaiah Satania. I'm a receiver for the Razorbacks. I would say the fan base is one of the top things about being a Razorback. They're always going to have your back. They're always going to support you, and that just makes your day. So last year I injured my ankle, and I was introduced to UAMS Health and their team. They really helped me get back to where I needed to be, helped me get my speed back, and without them, I wouldn't be the player that I am today.
UAMS Health, the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics.
Some days you hit snooze, but not today. Today you have to go on a run to get burgers for the tailgate. You've got to haul something heavy, a cooler stocked with Bud Light. When you've got beer and football, nothing is hard, until the other team scores. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus, copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Don't go anywhere. Arkansas football continues next on the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
No score, 10:24 to play in the opening quarter. It's being brought to you by your Arkansas Ford dealers and the Ford F-150. It's a truck with a tradition as strong as the Razorbacks, exceptional towing and hauling capability, plus the power of a mobile generator. It's no wonder why the F-150 is the official truck of the Razorbacks. Disappointing there as we head now to Gino Bell for a Walmart sideline report. Gino.
Hey, on that first drive, the offensive lineman had some missed opportunities. Blitzes came through. We had some missed blocks. Also, when you talk about pass efficiency, we've been 91%. It's important to continue to put points up in these opportunities.
Hank Brown's the quarterback, 6'4", 208. He's a redshirt freshman out of Nashville. Made his first career start a week ago, threw 4 touchdowns against New Mexico. But Jarquez Hunter's the bread and butter. He rushed for over 150 yards last week. He had 100-plus against the Hogs last season. And Auburn's got it 1st and 10 at their own 24. Brown to throw on first down, out pattern, complete at the 30. Makes a man miss. The receiver does across the 35 to the 36. That is Cam Coleman for Auburn. Singletary there to make the stop for Arkansas, but they get 12 on first down.
Yeah, Cam Coleman is a 6'3", 197-pound freshman that is a beast. He has, on the season, 4 catches, 415 yards. Very difficult to deal with.
First down. Football at the 36-yard line for the Tigers. Off the zone read. Hunter straight ahead, out across the 40 to the 42-yard line. Jaden Johnson there to make the stop. They get 6 more yards. Quinn, both sides getting yardage on the ground at the outset today.
Well, both teams want to run the football, and that's why that defensive front linebackers are really going to be critical in regards to stopping the run. That is the key point for both defensive coordinators.
So we mentioned in the pregame, Stephen Dix getting the start at one of the linebacker spots in place of Brad Spence today. He's alongside Xavier Sori. Auburn with a football, 2nd down and 4. 9:15 to play in a scoreless first quarter. Razorbacks missed a 41-yard field goal a moment ago off the man in motion. They're going to run a pop pass to Malcolm Simmons, trying to get to the edge. Can't quite do it. They run him out of bounds around the 45. I think he's shy of the first down. Danico Slaughter was there to run him out of bounds, and it's going to be a short yardage, 3rd and short. He didn't quite get there as the first quarter game clock rolls under the 9-minute mark. 8:52 and counting, no score. Auburn looking at 3rd down and a yard. They're at their own 45-yard line. Hunter, the tailback. Option play. Brown keeps it across midfield. He's got the first down to the Arkansas 45-yard line. T.J. Metcalf came up to make the stop, but off the zone read, Brown runs and moves the chains again.
Yeah, that's not what they want to do because I tell you, he is not a runner, but he was able to pick up a nice gain right there running the zone read, but Arkansas will be able to close in on that. They don't want Hank Brown running the football like that.
Hunter stays in at tailback. 8:13 to play in the opening quarter. There's no score. Hogs missed out on a chance a moment ago. Auburn's at the Razorback 46-yard line. Hunter to the left of Brown. Off play action. Brown wants to throw. Steps up. Comes some pressure. Throws to the sideline, and it's caught inside the 40-yard line. Keandre Lambert-Smith made the catch. Roughly 9 on the play. Just shy of the first down. Singletary made the tackle. And Auburn's right up on the football. They're going without a huddle on 2nd and 1 from the Razorback 37. Hunter will get the call this time. He's got the first down inside the 35, inside the 30. He'll get 8 yards. The tackle finally made by Stephen Dix, but Auburn is moving the football with 7:25 to play in the opening quarter. They are inside the Razorback 30.
Well, Chuck, that's one of those plays where the defensive end, Nico Devia, has got to close down right there. Jarquez Hunter had a backside cutback lane right there, was able to get up inside and pick up a gain.
Caught the 29 of Arkansas. First down and 10. They go with an empty set. Now they bring a man in motion. They fake the pop pass. Brown's going to throw, deflected, and intercepted. Intercepted. Did he pick it off? I think he got it before it hit the ground. Danico Slaughter. It was tipped by Metcalf. Slaughter came up with it. There's your turnover, Quinn Grovey.
Well, absolutely. That's exactly what the doctor ordered right there. You can see Metcalf kind of coming down. They showed a 2-shell over the top, and then they rolled the 3. Metcalf rolled down, was able to get in the passing lane and tipped the ball.
We've got a timeout on the field, 6:54 to play in a scoreless first quarter. Now this for Summit Utilities.
Summit Utilities is proud to be a part of your community, and helping you save energy is important to us. That's why we offer a variety of rebates and energy-saving programs so you can do more and spend less. From your business to home, we've got you covered. Water heaters, furnaces, food service equipment, commercial and industrial systems. Yes! Save on all of it. Visit summitutilities.com to learn about our energy-saving programs.
Hey there, Hog fans. We all know that life is a series of unforgettable moments, like driving home in your first car, moving into your own place, marrying that perfect someone, and every triumph and challenge in between. When life happens, you can count on the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance of Arkansas. Whether we're protecting your home, family, or the moments yet to come, we'll always provide you peace of mind every step of the way.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item, whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Hey Razorback fans, cue the shine and savings. The new Zips Car Wash app is available for download. Keeping your ride sparkling clean has never been more rewarding. Get the free Zips app and earn points for every in-app purchase, including memberships. Then turn those points into free car wash rewards. Download the app today and your first wash is free. Visit Apple App Store or Google Play Store and search Zips Car Wash now. Zips Car Wash, proud sponsor of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
6:54 to play in the opening quarter. No score in Auburn. The Razorbacks have missed a field goal, and Auburn's thrown an interception. Arkansas drove 57 yards before they missed their field goal. Auburn had moved 48 yards before they threw the interception. But both sides have a big 0 on the scoreboard right now. It's being brought to you in part by Highland Dairy. Highland Dairy is proud to have been sponsoring Razorback sports for over 60 years. Highland Dairy, locally made, naturally delicious. Let's go to Gino for a Walmart sideline report. Gino Bell.
During the pregame, we talked about the Arkansas defense stemming, giving the quarterback different looks. Great example on that interception. They went up and showed press, rolled the quarters, able to get a tip, interception. Great play. We need to continue that to keep Hank off balance.
What a great point there, Quinn. We sometimes think about different looks in terms of linebackers and blitzing and defensive backs, but what those defensive linemen do is a big part of it as well. So the Hogs have it 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Jaquinda Jackson's the tailback. Pistol formation. Green in the gun. Gets the snap. Going to throw off play action. Talon firing. Corner route. Oh, Armstrong caught it. And then had his helmet knocked off by Champ Anthony. Man, he was drilled. Armstrong's hurt. That was a big-time hit. It was a clean hit, but it was a big-time hit.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Andrew Armstrong is coming across the formation on a deep over route, and Taylor Green throws a nice ball, but he throws it into 3 deep coverage right there. That cornerback is just sitting there, and, man, he knocked Andrew Armstrong out.
Yeah, Armstrong's hurt. He hit him in the ribs, and that's what they're tending to right now. As you watch the replay, he put his shoulder right in the rib cage. It was a clean hit. The jar from the hit knocked the helmet off. But they are tending to him in front of the Razorback bench right now. And the Razorback wide receiver, who has been so good in his first 2 games, he missed the season opener against UAPB with an injury, then caught 10 passes against Oklahoma State, 8 last week against Alabama Birmingham. In fact, he was so good last week that of the 11 balls that Green completed, 8 of them were to Armstrong. I will tell you that there's some Auburn staffers. I think some of them may be trainers, some of them may be some of their coaches that have come over to the hash mark closest to the Razorback sideline. And I will tell you, there is a team of Razorback physicians right now that is tending to Armstrong. They're trying to help him up. He just took a shot in the ribs.
Yeah.
I mean, right in the rib cage, Quinn. You've played. You've got to have some appreciation for how that hurts.
Oh, I mean, that's a painful one. That's especially you don't know it's coming. I mean, he's focusing in on the football. He got hit extremely hard. The thing that you don't want, Andrew Armstrong has been so big for this football team. You hope he can come back. But
he walked off under his own power.
Yeah, you want to make sure he's safe.
So the Razorbacks will have to play without Armstrong, at least for the time being. We'll try to get a report. Jordan Anthony's checked in Armstrong's place, transfer from Texas A&M. That was a big-time hit. There was no flag. It was a clean hit, but it was a vicious hit.
Yeah.
Second down and 10. Ball at the 19, no score. 6:48 to play in the opening quarter. Two tight ends, Washington and Has, both set up to the left of the quarterback. Jackson is the running back, and they're going to fake to him. Green rolling right, dumps it short. There's a tackle after about a 2-yard gain. Tackled him out of bounds. The reception was made over in front of the Razorback sideline. Pass was caught by Luke Has, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 8.
Well, Arkansas is going to run a lot of bootlegs and waggles, and we got an Auburn player down as well.
Anthony, he's the one that hit Armstrong a moment ago. He's shaking up a little bit. They're having to tend to him down on the field. It stops the clock with 6:33 to play in the opening quarter. Both sides have had their chances. Razorbacks drove down the field, missed a 41-yard field goal. Auburn drove down the field, and then after completing 3 passes in a row, Hank Brown threw an interception. And so as they tend to Anthony, we'll take a break. No score early. Now this for First Security Bank.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Look, you already know eating right and staying active make a big difference, but weight loss surgery could get you back in the game. Check out the Bariatric and Metabolic Institute at Encore Medical Center in Saline County, part of the Arkansas Heart Hospital team. Their bariatric experts can help you lose the extra weight, get off medications, manage diabetes, and more. Visit arheart.com/BMI now for details. That's arheart.com/BMI for weight loss surgery. Your ticket to better health.
You're listening to the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
I'll trust water bottles and a flashlight to save the day, but I'll be proved wrong.
With a tornado approaching, I'll realize that I like a wheelchair-accessible shelter.
When the floodwaters rise, I'll be up in the attic with 20 cans of beans. It's a recipe for disaster.
Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Let's pause 10 seconds to allow our stations to identify themselves along the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield. They are still tending to Champ Anthony, the defensive back for Auburn. In fact, I don't think we would be inaccurate to say that sure looks like he has a broken leg. They've already brought the card out for him. His teammates have sprinted across the field. This has all happened right in front of Arkansas's bench, almost in the identical spot to where Anthony hit Andrew Armstrong a few moments ago. And I can tell you that immediately when this injury happened to Anthony, the Razorback staff was motioning across the field to the Auburn staff to, you guys got to get over in a hurry. This is a bad deal. So they're going to put him on the cart. You can hear the crowd responding in the background. The Auburn players, as we speak, are running from the Arkansas sideline back over to their sideline. Now, there's better news within the Arkansas sideline regarding Andrew Armstrong, so let's head down to Gino Bell for a Walmart sideline report. Gino.
Man, I tell you, that was looking pretty funny there on the sideline watching that player get hurt. But however, when we talk about Armstrong, he was in the tent, came out of the tent, got on the bike. Hey, a lot of players gave him a high five. It looks positive, but he's moving around very good here on the sideline.
All right, thank you, Gino. In fact, he's just gone back into the offensive huddle over there in front of the Razorback bench. So he may have simply gotten the wind knocked out of him, as Gino kind of alluded to. Now, when play resumes, it's going to be 3rd down and nearly 8 for the Razorbacks. The line of scrimmage is their own 21-yard line. Hear the applause now as the cart with Champ Anthony is heading toward the Auburn locker room. And with 6:33 to play in the opening quarter, the players are coming back out on the field, and there's going to be a big play right off the bat. It's 3rd down. Razorbacks looking to convert. Arkansas on 3rd downs, 1 for 2 so far today. Jackson is in at the tailback spot. Twin receivers to each side. Ball's on the right hash. Green gets the snap. Here comes the pressure. Talon in trouble. Rolling. Still looking. Firing it down the sidelines into the Razorback bench. There's a flag down. I think they hit him late. They hit Green late. It's going to be a penalty and a 1st down.
Yeah, and that's in Arkansas's favor right there. They definitely hit him out of bounds. And
personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense number 6. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic 1st down.
And that's big for Arkansas right there, Chuck. I mean, you just bailed Arkansas out. You gave him a 1st down by hitting the quarterback out of bounds. That play was dead. Talon Green fires the football, and they hit him out of bounds.
Yeah, he had no chance to complete that pass. The penalty was on Austin Keys, senior linebacker, transfer from Ole Miss. So after the penalty, they march it out to the 36-yard line, and it's 1st and 10 for the Razorbacks. Pistol formation. Twin receivers wide to the left. Armstrong's back in. Satania's in the slot, and Broden's on the other side. Jackson's the running back. They give it to him. Big Holst cuts back to the right, gets out near the 45-yard line. 9 yards for Jaquindon Jackson. Arkansas doing some similar things on this possession on the ground that they did on their first series. Jackson now with 3 carries for 23 yards, averaging just under 8 yards per pop. It's going to be 2nd down and about 1.5 yards. And mark it just shy of the 45-yard line. Hogs in their own territory. Jackson again, right side this time, spinning. 1st down, keeps the legs moving out near the midfield stripe. They hit him shy of the 1st down marker, Quinn, but he just kept those legs moving and found about 5 extra yards.
Again, this Arkansas offensive line is winning at the point of attack. It doesn't feel like this year that Auburn has a dominant defensive lineman out there. Arkansas's offensive line is definitely taking advantage of it right now.
Braylon Russell's checked in, freshman out of Benton. Football by about 1/2 yard shy of the midfield stripe. 1st down for the Razorbacks. No score, 5:15 to play in the 1st quarter. Green off play action. Going to throw deep down the right sideline, overthrows Broden. Broden streaking down the sidelines. Kayan Lee was stride for stride with him for Auburn. 2nd down and 10 with 5:08 to play.
Well, Tyrone Broden is a guy who can run past you, but he's 6'7". And so you want to give him an opportunity to go up and use his height. That time, Talon was throwing the football like he was going to run past him, and the ball sailed out of bounds.
2nd down and 10. Russell stays in at tailback for the Razorbacks. No score in the 1st quarter. Both sides have moved the ball. Neither side's dead at the scoreboard yet. Man in motion. Give to Russell. Hit behind the line of scrimmage. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that'll be it. It's going to be 3rd and long. Auburn just beat them at the line of scrimmage right there, Quinn.
Yeah, they won at the point of attack, and that was a basic zone read right there, and Talon decided to hand the football off. He had the opportunity to pull it as well, but decided to go with Braylon Russell, and Auburn's defense was able to get into the backfield and create a lost yardage play.
Hogs are 1 for 2 on third down. They got a first down by penalty a moment ago. Now it's third and essentially 10. About 9.5 with 4:45 to play in the quarter. Armstrong's on the field. They're getting loud here at Jordan Air. Russell stays in at tailback. They bring Haz in motion and bunch 3 to the left side. Green's going to set up a screen to Russell. Braylon into Auburn territory, dragging tacklers down near the 42-yard line. He got 8 yards. The final 4 came after contact. It's fourth down. We'll see what Sam Pittman decides to do right here.
Yeah, he's going.
They're going to keep the offense on the field. They're going to keep the offense on the field, line up and go for it. Maddox Laster's going to line up at fullback. Jackson's going to be the tailback. Fourth down and about 2 for the Razorbacks. Less than 4 minutes to play in the quarter. What a big play coming right here. Green gets the snap. Play action, rolling right, room to run. First down inside the 40. Tailing down to the 37-yard line. And Quinn, that's the difference right there.
Well, that's what he brings to the table. I mean, when the defense is right, you still have an opportunity to be wrong. Taylor Green and his legs can really cause a lot of problems for defenses. That time, he was able to pick up a critical first down.
3:30 to play in the opening quarter. Football's at the Auburn 37-yard line. Clock rolling with 3:23 to play. Jaquindon Jackson, 4 carries, 28 yards. He's in the game now. They'll give it to him again. Straight ahead, not much this time, maybe a yard. No hole that time for Jackson. It's going to be second down.
Well, the thing Arkansas has to get back to is really winning on first down, positive yardage on first down. That's the reason why they're number 1 in the country in converting third downs, is because they create a 2nd and 6, 2nd and 5, which leads to a 3rd and short. They got to get back to that.
2:49 to play in the opening quarter. No score, second down and 9 for the Razorbacks. Line of scrimmage, the Auburn 36-yard line. High snap. Green corrals it. Throws right. Complete. Armstrong caught it right at the first down marker. He tried to stiff arm a defender. They pushed him back. I think they're going to spot him about a yard shy. Eugene Asante stood him up and tried to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And it looks as though it's going to be third and very short.
Yeah, and that's a nice job by Taylor Green just reading the defense. They tried to bring a corner blitz. That means that safety has to come over the top to really stop one of the best receivers in the SEC. Can't get to him. Taylor delivers a nice ball.
Third and short. Maddox Laster's going to come in, line up at fullback. Razorbacks in short yardage. Give it to Jackson left side. Jaquindon's going to get about a yard. Boy, it's close. Going to be really close to the first down marker. They ran him left, and there just wasn't a whole lot there.
They're moving the sticks.
I think he's got it. He's got the first down. He didn't get it by much, but he got it by enough.
And we'll just take it.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll take it any way we can get it.
That's exactly right.
And this is critical for this Arkansas offense. Chuck, you're in plus territory again. You missed out on the field goal early. This is an opportunity that Arkansas needs to cash in on.
Got to score a touchdown now. Football's at the Auburn 26-yard line. First and 10 for the Razorbacks. Green going to throw. Protection finally breaks down, finds a receiver at the 20. That's Satania. Isaiah down the left sideline to the 10, inside the 10. They run him out of bounds. 17 yards on the play.
Yeah, what you love about that is, Broden's running all the secondary off as well as the other receivers, and then you just find Satania coming underneath. That's your fastest guy. Like a punt return, Taylor Green delivers a nice ball, and Arkansas is in business.
Rodney Hill's checked into the game. A minute to play in the opening quarter. First and goal to go for the Razorbacks. They're at the Auburn 8-yard line. That's where they spot it. Green's in the gun. They bring a man in motion. They're going to give it to Jackson. Spins left side. Hill, with the carry down to the 5-yard line. So he'll get 3. Rodney Hill with 38 seconds to play in the quarter. It's going to be second down and goal. Hey, back to school can be chaotic, and Kohl's knows that finding what they need for a great year should be the one thing that's easy. That's why you can find A-plus school essentials all for a great price. When back to school stirs up the unexpected, it's time to head back to Kohl's. Jackson's the tailback on second down and goal. Taylor Green surveys the Auburn defense from the 6-yard line. Gets the snap. Going to run an option left at the 5. Spins. Gets down to the 1-yard line. Green to the 1. The tackle made by Sylvester Smith. He and Kay and Lee combined to save a touchdown on what will be the final play of the first quarter. So they're going to switch ends, and Arkansas is going to be a yard away from a touchdown. No score after 15 minutes. Second quarter begins in just a moment on the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
What is power? Power can mean different things. For a business, it's offering competitive benefits while also controlling expenses. At Qual Choice, it's being part of a Fortune 50 insurer. For you, it's simple. Power is having choices. This year, ask for a Qual Choice quote and see how much our new rates can save you. Make the right choice. Choose Qual Choice.
From your favorite drive-thru coffee to the iced tea from the hotel lobby, many of the beverages you enjoy every day come from Arkansas's own West Rock Coffee Company. As the official sponsor of the Razorbacks, West Rock Coffee fuels our team and customers all over the world. We are the trusted provider of coffee, tea, flavors, extracts, and ingredients to the brands you love, and we are dedicated to making a difference. Learn more about West Rock Coffee's global impact at westrockcoffee.com.
Get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. The BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. The versatile lineup is built to help you make the most of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 84 months or save up to $2,300. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Hogs play here. The Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
We are set to begin the second quarter at Jordan-Hare Stadium. Arkansas looking at 3rd down and goal to go. The football by its length inside the 1-yard line. It's being brought to you in part today by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and irresistibly tasty. Is it the best Coke ever? We'll try and decide. Coca-Cola proud to be the official soft drink provider of the Razorbacks. What a big, big play coming up, Quinn Grovey.
It really is, and this is an opportunity for Arkansas to get 7 points on the board and really try to get some separation or actually get a spark offensively. But Taylor Green, I got to tell you, man, he's been in the air way too much for me.
This will be the 15th play of the drive. In the first quarter, Arkansas kept the ball for 11 and a half minutes. Auburn just 3.5. This will be the Razorbacks' 25th snap from scrimmage, and Auburn's has 7. Razorbacks got to score a touchdown right here. 3rd and goal to go. I formation in the backfield. They're going to toss it to Jackson. Jaquindon at the goal line. Second effort. Did it get him in? No signal. He did not get in. It's going to be 4th down. It sure looked like second effort might have gotten him in, and now they signal touchdown. Now they signal touchdown, Arkansas. They unpiled all the bodies at the goal line, and the Razorbacks have scored on Auburn.
Well, Jaquindon Jackson is a very, very tough runner. He's a guy that's always going to keep his body moving. And when you talk about 230 pounds, I mean, that's a big load to deal with behind that offensive front. He was able to get to the end zone. Nice job by the Hogs.
81 yards, 15 plays for the Razorbacks. Kyle Ramsey is on to attempt the extra point. Jaquindon Jackson stopped before the goal line. Just kept those legs churning, and it was the second effort that got him across the goal line. Now they are
clearly.
Yeah, well, I think they took a quick look in Birmingham's what happened. They took a quick look, decided it's a touchdown, and they're not going to go with a full review. So Ramsey's on to attempt the extra point. 6-0 Razorbacks. It's a good snap from Ashton No, and the hold by Devin Bales fine. The kick is good, and the Razorbacks have a 7-0 lead with 14:47 to play in the second quarter. So let's head down to Gino Bell and get the report from the Razorback sideline. Gino.
That was a great drive. Up front, it was man on man, dog on dog, even in the middle. The offensive line has definitely been getting some movement up front to create some holes. We just need to continue that balance as we continue to run the football.
Hey, our first quarter scoring summary brought to you by Ballpark. Whether you're cheering for the Razorbacks in the stadium or at home, you can enjoy the great taste of Ballpark beef hot dogs. They're made with 100% beef, and they're the official hot dog of the Razorbacks. The scoring play was actually the first play of the second quarter, but Arkansas just really dominated in every point of the ballgame except the scoreboard. In the first quarter, as we mentioned, kept it 11 and a half minutes, 24 plays in the first quarter to 7 for Auburn. The first play of the second quarter results in a touchdown. Arkansas averaging right around 6 yards per rush, Quinn, and that was one of the numbers that the Razorbacks were hoping to push high as they move through the ball game today.
Yeah, this is a football team that averages 259 yards a game rushing, and right now they have 86 yards through the first quarter, basically. They've done a nice job at winning at the point of attack.
Devin Bale to kick it away for the Razorbacks. Bale has kicked it through the end zone 14 of 21 times. This one's going to be fielded about 5 yards deep, and man, he's coming out. That's Jeremiah Cobb. Cobb right side gets across the 20. A flag comes in. Razorbacks tackle him at the 25, and that one's going to come back after a 25-yard return. I'm surprised he brought it out, Quinn, and they're going to end up starting in a hole as a result.
Well, the reason he brought it out, Chuck, is because they averaged 31.8 yards per kick return, and they think they have an opportunity to hit a big play.
He'd returned one earlier this year for 66 yards.
Holding on return team, number 84. Passes distance to the goal from the spot of the foul. First down.
The referee's mic not very good today. Ken Williamson on the call. He sounded like he was somewhere in Georgia. He sounded like he was a long way away. The football's going to be spotted at the 6-yard line. And so Auburn is going to start in the shadow of their own goalpost with the Razorbacks up 7-0 early in the second quarter now. 14:41 to play in the half. We'll see if the Razorback defense can come through. Here come the Tigers to the line of scrimmage. Jarquez Hunter is their tailback. Hank Brown, the redshirt freshman at quarterback. He's thrown a pick today. They put a man in motion. They keep it on the ground. Hunter straight ahead. Hit at the line of scrimmage by Anton Juncash. He'll still fall forward for a couple of yards, and it's going to be 2nd down and 8 for the Tigers.
Yeah, Juncash did a nice job of coming from his defensive end spot, just closing down. Wish he would have closed a little bit quicker, and then he threw him forward. He was able to get a little more forward progress just because of the contact that he had.
2nd down for the Tigers. 7-0 Razorbacks. Less than a minute gone in the second quarter. 2nd down and 8. Line of scrimmage just outside their own 8-yard line. They're going to throw off play action, slant, complete out of the 24-yard line. That's Keandre Lambert-Smith who caught it. 15 yards on the gain. TJ Metcalf made the tackle for Arkansas, but that's a first down for Auburn.
And that's a quick RPO right there. They want to run the RPO system with Hugh Freeze, and that time he faked it, came back across the formation through the quick slant, and was able to catch it in front of Arkansas's defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 24-yard line for the Tigers. 1st and 10, 13:35 to play in the second quarter. 7-0 Razorbacks out of the pistol formation. They're going to run it. Hunter started left, cut back right. He'll get out near the 30-yard line before Stephen Dix made the tackle. That's a 6-yard gain, and it'll be 2nd down and 4.
Well, you can tell they're trying to set up some funny business right there. I mean, that looked like Jarquez Hunter was really trying to act like he was going to fake pitch it back like a flea flicker.
Pistol formation for the Tigers, 2nd down and 4. Hunter stays in. They split twin receivers to the left side. Ball's nearer the right hash mark than the left. They turn, hand it to Hunter. 1st down and more. Across the 35 to the 40. Hunter's in midfield into Razorback territory. They'll bump him out of bounds down near the 45-yard line. That's what you did not want to see. 24 yards, chunk play. 1st down, Auburn.
Well, we talked about making tackles right there, and Jaheim Singletary missed an opportunity to come up with the play right there for Arkansas's defense and allowed Hunter to get outside.
Hogs got to get up on the ball. 1st down, they snap it quickly, give it to Hunter. He comes left side, and there's nowhere to go. Keevy Rose stood him up for the Razorbacks. 2nd down and 10, 12:25 to play in the second quarter. 7-0 Arkansas. Hunter got the 1st down a moment ago, but that time the defensive line stiffened for the Razorbacks. Now they insert Damari Alston. Austin's the tailback now. He scored a touchdown in Fayetteville a year ago. 2nd down and 9 from the Razorback 46. Brown's going to throw this time. has plenty of time to throw, and he just missed his receiver down at the 35-yard line. He had a wide open Cam Coleman. Marquise Robinson was defended. But that was on the quarterback there. It's 3rd down and 9 for Auburn.
Yeah, they tried to throw a little hook route right there. Robinson was playing on the outside, and Cam Coleman ran to the inside, and Hank Brown just absolutely missed it.
Auburn has converted on their only 3rd down attempt of the day, but it's 3rd and 9 here from the Arkansas 46. Hogs up 7-0 with 12 minutes to play in the second quarter. An empty set, 5 wides for Hank Brown. The redshirt freshman gets the snap, lots of time, throws short, complete, and then dropped. He dropped it, he had it, and dropped it. It was Robert Lewis who had it and then dropped it. Keon Stewart hit him. The ball came free. They rule it incomplete, and it's 4th down.
Well, again, it looks like Auburn had what they wanted. I mean, they're comfortable running those hook routes, trying to get to the sticks and give Hank Brown an easy line-of-sight throw. They're just not coming up with the catch. The Razorbacks are doing a nice job of defending.
Oscar Chapman is their punter. He's a senior. He's been here forever. He's from Australia. Averages about 45 yards a punt. He's going to try to pin Arkansas deep here. A little rugby-style punt. Satania's going to call for a fair catch and make it right around the 10-yard line. So it's a 36-yard punt, and there's no return. 11:47 to play in the first half. 7-0 Razorbacks. Now this for Visit Hot Springs.
When you share the story of your summer vacation, will people lean in or tune out? When you tell them you spent one morning in a 4-story treehouse and that afternoon at the world's largest indoor Tesla coil, you'll have their attention. When you explain that you took your kids on thrill rides and a Sunset Lake cruise in the span of a few hours, they'll be hooked. And when you say you enjoyed a relaxing soak in the city's famous thermal spring water, well, then they'll just be jealous because they didn't go to Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
In SEC country, the key to our confidence comes from having a goal.
Cover 3. Ready?
And knowing just how we're going to get there.
8 seconds. It's plenty of time.
So in these pivotal moments, we come together for inspiration and a plan. Financial confidence in SEC country works that way too. When you and your banker get together to create your personal Regions Green Print plan.
I think that'll really work. Thanks.
So let's huddle up, because in an SEC world, we're the SEC Bank. Regions, official bank of the SEC. Member FDIC.
Our field, our state. This is Arkansas football on the Razorback Sports Network.
Put your phone on D&D. That means that do not disturb when you're driving. And when you're going from point A to B, I need you to stay safe, please, so always sing with me. So put your phone on D&D. That means that do not disturb when you're driving. And when you're going from point A to B, I need you to stay safe, please, so always remember this beat.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Ma, is this how you feed a hamster?
I think so.
Is my homework right?
I think so.
Is this milk still good?
I think so.
When it comes to parenting, sometimes it's okay to think you know. But when it's something as important as your child's car seat, don't just think. Know. Double check if your child is in the right seat for their age and size. It'll help protect them in a car crash. Don't just think. Know by visiting nhtsa.gov/the right seat. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
.47 to play in the second quarter. Hogs are about to begin 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line. They lead at 7-0. Hey, the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery has raised more than $1.4 billion to provide more than 770,000 life-changing scholarships for Arkansans. You, too, can make a difference in Arkansas education. Find out where you can get your ticket at myarkansaslottery.com. Thanks to the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, this is winning. So the Razorbacks will have to go the long way now. They've outgained Auburn 123-97 in terms of total yards. Hogs have rushed for 86. Auburn's gone for 56. 8 first downs for the Razorbacks, 5 for the Tigers. Time of possession, Arkansas has kept it for 11 minutes and 41 seconds. Auburn, 6.5. Green's rushed for 50, thrown for 37. Hunter's rushed for 47 for Auburn. Satania, Armstrong, Russell Haas, and Washington all a reception apiece for the Razorbacks. Here come the Hogs, 1st and 10. from their own 10-yard line. They run it with Jackson. They hit him behind the line of scrimmage, and they'll lose the yard. Jaquinda Jackson hit by Philip Blitty in the backfield. 2nd down and 11.
Well, that's the one thing we've talked about, Chuck, is the importance of winning on first down. Arkansas lost another battle right there. That's the reason Arkansas has been so good in time of possession and third down conversions. They win on first down.
Braylon Russell's checked in. They lost about a half yard there, so they're behind the sticks. Broden split wide right. They put twin receivers toward the boundary. With 11:08 to play in the second quarter. 7-0 Razorbacks. Here comes the blitz. Hogs pick it up. Green's going deep. One-on-one coverage. Broden can't make the grab. Defended by Lee. The safety was coming over the top. Broden tried to go to the high point, Quinn, and come down with it, but just couldn't quite do it.
Yeah, and that's what you like to see at 6'7". I mean, give him an opportunity to go up and make a catch, and that time he had an opportunity to win a battle. Arkansas has got to find a way to win these types of battles on the outside, but you got to give the Auburn cornerback a lot of credit. He came up with a nice play.
3rd down and 11. Razorbacks 3 for 5 on 3rd down so far today, but they've got to go the long road here at their own 9. Green gets the snap. They pick up the pressure. They run a slant. The pass is caught, and it's a 1st down. Andrew Armstrong. The Razorbacks get 13 yards when they needed 11. That's a 1st down, and they move the chains.
Yeah, and that's a great throw, great route right there. Taylor Green delivers a nice ball on that slant route. Andrew Armstrong, a nice job of getting inside leverage and coming up with the catch.
So Arkansas moves the chains with 10:35 to play in the second quarter. They lead it 7-0. Ball's at the 22. They're going to fake it to Jackson, throw a little bubble to the left side. Armstrong with the catch. He'll move out across the 25-yard line. They're going to give him 6 on the play. Jaron Thompson came over and made the tackle. It'll be 2nd down and 4 with 10:15 to play in the second quarter.
Yeah, and that's just an extension of the run game right there. I mean, you just fire it out to the outside, let one of your best receivers get the football with some blocking in front of him and pick up positive yardage.
10 minutes to play in the half. Arkansas at their own 28, 2nd down and 4. Russell is the tailback. They'll operate out of the pistol with twin receivers into the boundary. Bad snap. Green's got to fall on it. Green's got to fall on it as he did right away. It was well to his right. They end up losing 6 yards on the play. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and long, 3rd and 10. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Give Green credit for pouncing on that right away.
Well, the one thing we've talked about is the fact that you don't want to turn the football over, but you don't want to have negative plays like that. Bad snaps. That's an unintended consequence right there that forces Arkansas to go to long haul.
Hogs are going to split twin receivers to each side. Russell's going to stay in at tailback. It's 3rd down and 10. Green gets the snap. He's got some time. Now the pressure breaks down, rolling to his left, still on his feet, throws across his body. It's out of bounds in front of the Arkansas bench and incomplete. So it's 4th down. Tesla was the closest Razorback, but the Hogs are going to have to punt it away with 9:04 to play in the half.
Well, bad snaps like that, Chuck, is a drive killer. I mean, you can see it right there. I mean, you have an opportunity to move this football. Arkansas likes 3rd and short. That time they had to go 3rd and long simply because of a bad snap.
This is only the 4th punt of the season for Devin Bale. He didn't punt last week against UAB. Anspur, they thought about faking it. Bale rolls to his right, gets a nice punt away. It's caught and tackled immediately downfield. It was caught by Keontae Scott, and he was tackled immediately inside the 20, they're going to mark it just outside the 25-yard line of Auburn. It's a 46-yard punt, and we've got a timeout on the field. 8:56 to play in the half. Hogs are up 7-0. Now this for Oaklawn.
Experience a new level of luxury at Oaklawn Hot Springs, Arkansas, where the excitement never stops. Elevate your gaming experience at our world-class smoke-free casino and enjoy an unparalleled stay at our Forbes Travel Guide recommended hotel. Find bliss at Arkansas's only Forbes 4-star Astral Spa, embark on culinary adventures, and catch headliner acts at our event center. Book your experience at oaklawn.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
With Toyota's versatile SUVs, you'll be ready for any adventure, no matter who you're adventuring with. Bringing your furry co-pilot along? The RAV4's Power Pack Performance is bound to spark some zoomies. Right, buddy? Going out on the town with your partner in crime? Scoop them up in the Corolla Cross. Its sleek design will make up for the fact that you're always fashionably late. No matter who you're rolling with, there's a Toyota SUV fit just for you. Visit your local Toyota dealer today. Toyota is a proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics. Razorback power, razor sharp style. Toyota, let's go places. See packages and options at toyota.com for feature availability.
The children of Arkansas deserve the highest quality health care, and as the state's only hospital system solely dedicated to caring for children, that's exactly what Arkansas Children's delivers. Whether you're calling the Hogs from Springdale, Jonesboro, Little Rock, or Pine Bluff, Arkansas Children's provides care close to home so that even the tiniest of Razorback fans can have more time being kids. At Arkansas Children's, we make kids better today and healthier tomorrow.
Calling all Razorback fans, Chuck Barrett here, your biggest fan in the stands. Did you know our own local Harps is the largest employee-owned company in Arkansas? Every time you shop at a Harp store, you're supporting a team that takes pride in their work, from the produce section all the way to checkout. So next time you're gearing up for game day or simply stocking up on essentials, choose Harps Food Stores. Support a company that supports its employees and shares your love for the Razorbacks. Harps, hometown fresh. Eight minutes, 56 seconds to play in the first half. 7-0 Razorbacks. Hogs scored on the first play of the second quarter, a 15-play drive. Jaquindon Jackson, the final yard. Hey, life happens. You can't predict the unexpected, but you can prepare, and your Edward Jones financial advisor can help you with that. They'll plan for life's ups and downs in mind, and you can call 1-800-ED-JONES to get started. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Let's go to Gino Bell for a Walmart sideline report. Gino.
Hey, after that last possession, Coach Petrino went over to the offensive line and was very animated with those conversations with them, basically telling the guys, you cannot hurt the offense by fumbling the football and having bad snaps.
Well, that's exactly what happened, and that was the play and the drive that kind of led everything to fall apart. Second team offensive lines out there right now. Quincy Rhodes, Ian Jeffrard. Well, they got a couple of starters. Eric Gregory and Nico Davier are out there. Damari Austin is the running back for Auburn, and they're going to give it to him on first down. Hit behind the line of scrimmage, but he'll fall forward for a yard. Anthony Switzer, transfer from Utah State, played at Arkansas State, native of Marion, there to make the stop. They got a good number of twos out there on this series for Auburn. 2nd down and 9, 8:30 to play in the half, 7-0 Razorbacks. Jeremiah Cobb is checked in for Auburn at tailback. He's a sophomore out of Montgomery. Hank Brown's gone all the way quarterback, redshirt freshman out of Nashville. In the gun, claps his hands, calls for the ball. They're going to run a reverse, right side, and it's only going to get about 3 yards. Malcolm Simmons is the one who ended up with a football. He got out to the 30, and that's it. Nico Davier was not fooled. They shifted Keontae Scott from wide out over into the backfield, gave it to him. He handed it off on an end around to Simmons, and the Razorbacks were not fooled at all. So now it's 3rd down and 6. Auburn at their own 30-yard line. 7-0 Razorbacks, 7:45 to play in the half. Empty set, 5 wides. 3 into the open side for Hank Brown. 4 down linemen for the Razorbacks. They bring a man in motion. Blitz is on the way. They dump it to the hot read in the flat, and it's going absolutely nowhere. Damari Austin made the catch, but he'll lose 4 yards as Jaden Johnson was there to make the tackle. The Hogs came on a blitz. I think that was Spence that came in untouched, and that basically blew up the play.
Yeah, he did a nice job of timing it correctly right there. Blitzing is all about timing, and Spence did a nice job of coming as soon as he snapped the football, was able to get straight through the offensive line and create a lot of pressure, and then Jaden Johnson was there to clean it up.
Hogs should get pretty good field position here. Satania standing back at his own 30. Chapman will get the snap just outside his own 10. The rugby-style punter gets it away. Satania is going to call for a fair catch and make it right around the 25-yard line. That's a good punt. There's some contact down there at the end of the play. Hear a little noise from the crowd. That's a 51-yard punt. And so with 6 minutes and 46 seconds to play in the half and the Razorbacks up 7-0, they will begin at their own 25-yard line, Quinn.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the fans are yelling at.
There's a little contact down
there. I think they want a block in the back against Anthony Switzer or whatever, but I don't think that was the case. They need to find something more relevant.
Hey, you can become a Razorback and earn a degree from the University of Arkansas no matter where you live. Online students at the U of A receive the same high-quality education as on-campus students. You can apply now at online.uark.edu. So the Hogs have it 1st and 10 at their own 25, leading 7-0 with 6:46 to play in the half. Green's going to throw on 1st down. Plenty of time toward the sideline. Complete Satania out of bounds right in front of the Razorback bench, and he's going to get right at 10 yards. Right at the 1st down marker, and it's a 1st down for the Razorbacks.
Yeah, and he checked it down right there. He had Rodney Hill on the wheel route. Be looking for that later on. Rodney Hill had an opportunity to pop wide open. He just checked it down to Satania.
Hill stays in the game right now. Transfer running back. Green gets the snap. Keeps it on the option. Trying to get to the edge, and he can't do it. He's tackled after a 2-yard loss. Harris came up from his safety spot. He put it in the belly of Rodney Hill, Quinn, and almost got Rodney beheaded. Pulled it back, and there just wasn't anything there.
Well, that's one of those things where Auburn is really coming after the mesh point right there, and Taylor Green pulled the football. But that's the thing that makes Taylor so dynamic. Even when you have things right defensively, he can still make you wrong.
Jaquindon Jackson's back in. It's 2nd down and 12. 5:46 to play in the half. Hogs up 7-0. Razorbacks at their own 33-yard line. Green from the gun to throw. Looking left, looking right. Now he's going to run across the 35, across the 40. Got the 1st down across the 45. He'll slide at the 48-yard line. 15 yards for Taylor Green. This guy's rushed for over 60 yards now and has been the weapon for the Razorbacks.
Yeah, that's got to be so frustrating for a defense. I mean, you're doing everything you can to be right, and then Taylor Green pulls the football down after all those receivers are clearing out. I mean, he is such a weapon.
Clock's rolling, 5:05 to play in the half. They're going to spot the football back at the 47 and say that's where his knee hit. C.J. Brown's in, freshman out of Bentonville. He's in the slot right side. Pistol formation. Jackson's behind Green on 1st down. Taylor gives it, running right side with Jaquindon Jackson. He'll get out almost to the midfield stripe. We'll give him the 49, so it's a 2-yard gain. 2nd down and 8. Robert Woodyard there to make the stop for Auburn. We've called his name a time or two. Well, somebody's injured. We got a Razorback that's shaken up. It looks like Ty Washington.
Yeah.
One of the Razorback tight ends is being tended to, so we'll take the timeout with them. 4:38 to play in the half, 7-0 Razorbacks. Now this for your Arkansas Ford dealers.
The Hog Call, the siren song of the Cardinal and White. It's 70,000 plus voices raising to a fever pitch on game day, and a clear warning for any foe that dares get in their way. Ford knows that strong traditions start with leadership, like Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, 47 years straight. Drive F-150, official truck of the Razorbacks, only at your Arkansas Ford dealer, based on 1977 to 2023 total sales.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
The exclusive home of the Hogs. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
.38 to play in the second quarter, 7-0 Razorbacks. Ty Washington was the injured Hog. He was helped off the field. Arkansas is looking at 2nd down and 8. It's being brought to you by Roller Funeral Homes. Celebrating the legacy of trust and excellence, Roller Funeral Homes stands out as Arkansas's first choice winning the best of the best title for 24 straight years in the Democrat Gazette poll. Discover the roller difference. Razorbacks have outgained them 158-98. They've outrushed them 93-60. Passing yardage 65-38 in favor of the Razorbacks. Hogs have dominated in a lot of areas, but only up 7-0. Second down and 8. The football at the 49-yard line. Hogs in their own territory. Green gets the snap, gives it to Rodney Hill, coming right side into Auburn territory. He'll get down close to the 47-yard line before Caleb Harris is there to make the tackle. But it's going to be third down for the Razorbacks. And a big play is upcoming with the second quarter clock approaching the 4-minute mark. Hogs have been good again in third downs, 4 of 7. Now it's 3rd and 4. Hill stays in at tailback. Green's in the gun. Talon gets the snap, looking right to the sideline. Complete. Armstrong caught it out of bounds right in front of the Auburn bench. It's going to depend on the spot. It's going to depend on the spot. Armstrong caught it and was out of bounds right away.
We're going for it.
It's short, and I think they're going for it. Clock's continuing to roll. They're going to bring Jaquindon Jackson onto the field. It's going to be 4th down and less than a yard. Well, 4th down and almost a full yard. They didn't get a very good spot right there. 3:30 to play in the half. Hogs are going to operate out of the I formation. They rush to the line of scrimmage. Green wanting to throw, and he's sacked. He's sacked. It looked like they were going to run a boot, Quinn. Nobody picked up the rusher from the edge. That was Jalen McLeod. He had 3 sacks against Arkansas a year ago, gets a big one there, and Auburn takes over on down.
Yeah, and that was going to be a home run ball. They were looking for Luke Haas down the middle of the field right there. They were expecting Auburn to really overcommit to the run game. Auburn was able to get penetration and caught Talon Green when he came out the boot fake, and they were able to get him down on the ground.
Jackson whiffed on the block. And so Auburn now, with 3:23 to play in the half, is in business. 1st and 10. They're going to put the football right at the midfield stripe. Jarquez Hunter is the tailback. Hank Brown, the redshirt freshman quarterback. Pistol formation with twins to the right side. They load up that way. They run that way. Hunter looking for a hole. Nothing there. They'll push the pile for about 1.5 yards. We'll give him 2 down to the 48. Eric Gregory makes the stop. It's being brought to you in part by Harps, where they greet you with a smile. They ask if they can help you, and they let you know you're welcome in their store. Harps is hometown fresh. 2nd and 8, 3 minutes to play in the half. 7-0 Razorbacks. Jarquez Hunter's the workhorse. 7 carries, 49 yards for the Tigers. They're at the Razorback 48. Off play action, Brown to throw. Here comes the pressure. Jackson whiffs. Brown's going to run. Sorey dumps him at the Arkansas 45. He got away from Landon. He couldn't get away from Xavier Sorey. So it's going to be 3rd down and 5.
Well, you like to play by Sorey right there, just staying at home against a guy like a Hank Brown who's not going to run the football, but you should have had him for a deeper loss.
Auburn's 1 for 3 on 3rd downs. We'll see if they run or throw here from the Arkansas 45. It's a long 5, nearly 6. Brown's in the gun. He gets the snap. Looking left to throw. Short, complete, 1st down. Caught by his tight end, Rivaldo Fairweather. His first catch of the game. 9 yards and a 1st down for the Tigers. As we hit the 2-minute timeout. 7-0 Arkansas. Now this for Summit Utilities.
At Summit Utilities, we're more than just your gas bill. We're also your neighbors, and we're here to help, just like your neighbors do. Account-related questions, aid in setting up a payment plan, or assistance with rebate processing to help you save money on a new water heater. We've got you. At Summit, we're the keepers of the flame, making sure you have hot meals, warm baths, and a cozy home, providing you with energy that's there when and where you need it. Summit Utilities. Comfort delivered.
If your day sounds like,
we need the report ASAP.
You deserve Modelo. If you've persevered through, you you deserve this rich golden lager with a crisp but refreshing taste. Or if you overcame.
2 more rings, 2 more.
You deserve this ice-cold reward. Modelo, Remarkable Fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Call out those hogs. The Razorbacks Sports Network from Learfield.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Hey, so what's a great way to spread awareness that driving high is illegal everywhere? A catchy song, of course.
You can run, but you can't drive high. You can run, but you can't drive high.
Friendly reminder, don't drive high. If you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
7-0 Razorbacks, 2 minutes to play in the first half. Auburn 1st and 10 at the Arkansas 36. It's being brought to you in part by Arkansas Children's. They deliver the highest quality health care to even the tiniest of Hog fans. No matter where you are, Arkansas Children's provides care close to home so kids have more time to be kids. Let's go to Gino Bell for a Walmart sideline report. Gino.
The same thing we talked about in the pregame is the same thing that's being said right now. Control your blocks, get off blocks, and get pressure. Be able to get your hands up in Hank Brown's face and be able to throw off and make him discombobulated to be able to create friction for him looking downfield.
Auburn was driving on their first possession of the day when Hank Brown threw a pick. TJ Metcalf deflected it. Razorbacks came up with the interception. Jarquez Hunter not on the field right now. Slaughter had the pick earlier, the transfer from Tennessee. We'll see if the Razorbacks can make a play defensively here. Hogs went for it on 4th down right at midfield, didn't make it. So now Auburn, 1st and 10 at the 36 of the Razorbacks. Damari Austin is the tailback. Twin receivers split into the open side and a single man toward the boundary. Brown going to keep it on the ground. Big hole left side. Inside the 30, inside the 20, inside the 10. Austin lost the ball. Arkansas recovers it in the end zone. Steven Dix recovered it in the end zone, and that's going to be a touchback. Damari Austin got a little bit ahead of himself. TJ Metcalf knocked it out, and the Razorbacks keep him out of the end zone. How about that?
Yeah, that's a nice job by TJ Metcalf, just really coming across the formation and really trying to just make a tackle. He couldn't wrap him around. He just able to stick his hand in there and knock the football out. Now Arkansas has new life. They have the football with 1:52 left.
I'll tell you what, Quinn, and you know this from someone who's been down there, play's not over till the play's over. Well, that was going to be a big game and a big play for Auburn until T.J. Metcalf knocked it out.
It was basically going to be 7 points for Auburn, and T.J. Metcalf did a nice job of continuing to fight for the play. Regardless of how bad the play looks, you have an opportunity to come up with something. He did a nice job of sticking his hands in there and coming up with the play. Now Arkansas has an opportunity to try to extend their lead because Auburn's going to get the football in that second half.
First fumble recovery of the season for the Razorbacks. T.J. Metcalf from down the road in Birmingham. So here come the Hogs with 1:52 to play. They've got the lead. Now they've got the football. 7-0 Razorbacks. They're going to keep it on the ground. Jaquindon Jackson coming right side. Looks for a cutback lane. Not much of one there. He'll get out to the 24, 4-yard pickup. Keldrick Falk made the tackle. It'll be 2nd down and 6 with 1:35 to play in the half.
Well, this is one of those possessions where you got to really decide, how do we really want to push this? Do we want to go after it? Do we want to be aggressive? You run the football on 1st down. Now you want to see what you can do on 2nd down. If you get a nice gain on 2nd down, I think you'll see Bobby Petrino pick it up.
It's 1:19 to play in the half. Second down and 6 for the Razorbacks. Jackson stays in at tailback. They run it. Oh, they run it with Green on the option off the zone read. He'll keep it right side. Only 3 yards on the play. And with 1:09, timeout on the field. Auburn took the timeout. And they'll stop the clock with 1:09 to play. 1:10 is what they put on the clock.
Well, I mean, naturally you would expect them to do that, but I don't know that they believe absolutely that they really want to do that. I mean, what you're doing is giving a guy like Taylor Green another opportunity with some time. And so if he picks up this first down, now you've got to deal with that because you stopped the clock. So we'll see how this plays out. I don't think Auburn believes that Arkansas is going to kick the football back and then they can come up with a play to get some points. So we'll see how it all plays out.
It's going to be 3rd down and 3. Razorbacks 4 for 8 on 3rd downs in the first half. 7-0 Arkansas. And here come the Razorbacks to the line of scrimmage. Auburn wants to get the football back before the half is over. The Hogs would like a first down here and a chance to do a little moving. Left side, they keep it on the ground, and nothing there for Jackson. So Auburn's going to spend another timeout, and the Razorbacks are going to have to punt it away.
Well, yeah, they came up with a nice play right there to stop the Hogs and forced them to punt, and now the secondary is going to have to definitely be aware. You got to be aware of the deep ball over the top. You also got to be aware of the jet sweep. Auburn had success really circling the defense, so we got to figure out. We got to keep them contained.
I got to tell you, though, Quinn, when you think about the way Auburn's turned the ball over this year, it's another chance to get a turnover for the Razorback defense right now.
That's the other thing you got to worry about. You got a freshman quarterback, and you're putting him in a situation where he's got to come up with the play.
And that's why I wonder, will they throw the ball or will they keep it on the ground? Devin Bale's going to punt. We do know that. Keontae Scott back deep. The punt's away. Scott at the 30, he's going to field it, and they tackle him right away. Good coverage by the Razorbacks. A 46-yard punt, little to no return. And so Auburn, with 57 seconds, will have the football. And the line of scrimmage is going to be their own 30-yard line.
Well, realistically, Auburn's got one timeout left, and they've got to figure out what they're going to do with that. They have a backup kicker as well, too. I mean, so you're not probably not thinking, can we get a field goal? I'm not sure exactly what they're thinking, but this gives Arkansas an opportunity to come up with a play as well.
So there's 57 seconds to go. First down Auburn at their own 30-yard line. 7-0 Razorbacks. Hunter's back in at tailback to the left hip of his quarterback, Brown. They roll the pocket to the left. Brown is looking. He lofts it toward the sideline and overthrows his intended receiver. Robert Lewis was the intended receiver. Danico Slaughter was covering. No chance for a completion there. 2nd down and 10 with 52 seconds to play.
Well, this is going to be a chess match. I mean, if Auburn picks up a nice game, they'll keep going. If they don't, Sam Pittman will utilize one of those 3 timeouts as well to see if he can get the football back.
52 seconds remain. Trips left for the Tigers. That's into the open side. They're going to go with an empty set and put a pair of receivers toward the boundary. Oh! Looks that way, and it's intercepted. Intercepted at the 30-yard line, out of bounds. Jaden Johnson. There's another turnover. The Razorbacks are in business with 46 seconds to go. Let's see where they spotted him out of bounds over in front of the Razorback bench.
Well, that's a nice job right there by Jaden Johnson just stepping in front. We talked about Hank Brown being able to give you an opportunity to turn the football over. Jaden Johnson did a nice job of coming up with that play, and now the Razorbacks are definitely in business with an opportunity to score.
They're going to spot it at the 28-yard line. That's where they spot it. 1st and 10 for Arkansas.
Wow, I just can't believe that he threw that football over there. I mean, they had over-the-top and underneath coverage right there, and Jaden Johnson did a nice job of securing the catch. 46 seconds to go, and the Razorbacks with a chance to add to their 7-0 lead. Green's going to throw. Plenty of time. Tipped and intercepted. Oh, my goodness. Out across the 25 to the 30 to the 35 to the 40. At midfield is Sylvester Smith.
and they run him out of bounds right there. Green threw it over the middle. It was tipped and picked, and Auburn's got it back with 35 seconds left.
Yeah, Taylor was late on that, Chuck. I mean, he had an opportunity to hit him really, really quick in the seam, tried to find him on the stop route right there, just waited a fraction late. The ball got tipped, and Auburn came up with the big play.
Jalen McLeod tipped it. He has been a one-man wrecking crew for 2 seasons now. He had 3 sacks a year ago. He's got a sack today. Tips that pass. Now Auburn, they're in business. They got one timeout with 35 seconds left. They're going to spot it at the 48. Auburn in their own territory. Jeremiah Cobb is the running back. Cobb's a sophomore out of Montgomery. He's their number 3 running back. Hank Brown is in the gun. Gets the snap, looks to his left, pressure coming, throws off his back foot, and it's caught anyway. Fairweather, the tight end, caught it inside the 30. That's a 25-yard gain. Down near the 24-yard line. In fact, they're going to give him, now they're going to mark it back now at the 27. They're going to mark it back at the 27. And that's where Auburn's going to snap it. Cobb over the middle, overthrew his receiver. Metcalf intercepted it. Metcalf intercepted it right at the turf, and Arkansas gets it right back. That's 4 turnovers in the half for Auburn. Now they're going to look at it. They're going to look at it and make sure he didn't trap it. But the call on the field's an interception.
And I think that's a pick.
They may go back now. Here's the call. Here's our referee. I will tell you, our broadcast booth is in one end zone, and we're looking about 90 yards down the other way.
And Metcalf is positive that's a catch right there.
Metcalf is positive it's a pick. Auburn's positive it's not. They're going to look at it again. They've stopped the clock with 26 seconds to go.
No, they ran the RPO, and Hank Brown just tried to fire the ball on the slant route. They completed that a couple of times already this season. He fires that football in there. TJ Metcalf has his hands up underneath. Now, that view right there really doesn't indicate to us if that's a catch, but Metcalf is very, very comfortable.
Well, the ball can bounce provided your hands are underneath.
Yeah, you got control.
It can bounce off your hands back into your chest. Obviously, it can't bounce off the turf. That's an interception. I think that's going to be an interception, and I'm not sure they're even going to take that long a look. Yeah, this is a pick.
Yeah.
Well, this is Arkansas's football.
Well, let's get out of here. Let's go to the locker room.
Yeah, let's take a knee. Yeah. Let's take a knee and get out of here. That's
too much
pretty
activity.
Good.
Too much activity.
Auburn's turned it over 4 times in the half now.
Well,
to 1 for the Razorbacks. 26 seconds to go. They're going to spot it at the 8-yard line. Now the Arkansas offense is out there. I will tell you, Auburn's defense isn't. They're not reviewing the play.
Well, let's get out of here.
Here comes the Auburn defense. Again, from our vantage point, they're about 100 yards away.
They don't want to.
They don't want to. Hugh Freeze bringing them back.
They don't want to.
Here's Ken Williamson.
Intercepted pass. The previous play is under review.
There we go. Okay. Goodness gracious. What have they been doing?
Now I don't know why it took them so long. But they're going to come down to this end and take another look at it. It looked as though the ball bounced up on TJ's chest off his hands, which were cupping the ball underneath right at the turf.
Well, here's the most important thing, Chuck. They called it an interception.
That's right.
The question is, can they overturn it? Do they have video evidence that's going to allow them to overturn it? I don't know that you do. I mean, the angles that I'm looking at right now, I don't know that you do, but we'll see what the referees decide.
While they look, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield. It's 7-0 Arkansas. 26 seconds remaining in the first half. If the call on the field stands, it's the 3rd pick thrown by Brown this half, and the 4th turnover committed by Auburn.
That's a pick. Well, the ball did touch the ground, but it can't touch the ground if you still got control.
It's really close.
I'm a little wishy-washy right now.
Really close. But again, the call on the field is an interception.
That's right.
So there's got to be enough to overturn the call. And that's
a pick.
Clearly what when I'm looking at it right now, look, if the call initially was not an interception, I'm not sure there'd be enough evidence to make it one.
Yeah.
But even so in this situation, I'm not sure. It's really, really, really close.
I'm going with it. I'm going with the pick there. I don't think there's any way that you can overturn it. I'm standing by my call. Now,
there was a little bit of a bobble as his body hit the ground. If they want to overrule it, they've got perhaps some justification, but
it's sure taking a long time, though. That's
again, you've here we go.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands.
Thank you.
It's a pick. It's an interception. Hogs are going to have the football with 26 seconds to play in the half. They're inside their own 10-yard line, down at the 8.
Let's hand it off and get out of here.
So we'll see. 7-0 Arkansas.
Well, you hate to, Chuck, the fact that you have not been able to capitalize on 4 turnovers. You know, you want more points in that situation, so you got to figure it out in the second half.
Arkansas is going to take a knee, and that's going to be it. So they're going to go to the locker room with a 7-0 lead, and it's not always been pretty. Auburn's thrown 3 picks. Arkansas has thrown 1. Gino Bell's with Sam Pittman, and let's head down to the field.
Hey, Coach, back and forth first half. What are your thoughts?
I think our defense is playing damn lights out, is what I think. Offense making too many mistakes. We got to score when we get in the red zone. We're not doing it. We cannot have that turnover. I know it got tipped by the linebacker. Good play by their linebacker. But we're leaving points out there in the red zone. We got to score.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Gino. Thank you, Quinn. That's the one thing that I would say is that they left some points out there, and you hope it doesn't come back to haunt us.
Well, 100% they left points out there, and that's one of the things that Arkansas has got to find a way to capitalize on. You had a bunch of turnovers, but you didn't create points, but you're up 7-0, and now you got an opportunity to do some adjustments and come out in the second half.
Hogs by a touchdown at the break. The Built Ford Tough halftime show is next after this for Shelter Insurance.
Hog fans, it's time to bring the Battle Line Trophy back home to Arkansas. Make plans to be in Columbia on Saturday, November 30th to watch our Razorbacks take on the Mizzou Tigers in the 11th game of the Battle Line Rivalry Series, presented by Shelter Insurance. Shelter proudly supports our student athletes with their ongoing support of Razorback athletics. Find a Shelter agent near you at shelterinsurance.com.
Razorback fandom asked, and Tyson Foods delivered with the launch of Tyson Razorback Nuggets, a specially designed chicken nugget in the shape of the team's iconic running Razorback hog mascot. Stock up on these specially shaped chicken nuggets at a grocer near you. The nuggets are crispy and delicious, which makes them the perfect food choice for tailgates or dinner plates. Tyson Razorback Chicken Nuggets. They'll have you cheering Woo Pig Suey. Get yours today.
Looking for the premier place to stay in the capital city? Immerse yourself in the unrivaled luxury of the Little Rock Marriott and experience our extraordinary combination of style and substance, coupled with the intuitive service you've come to expect from Marriott. Our thoughtfully designed guest room and suites offer awe-inspiring views of the Arkansas River and the downtown skyline. Book your stay today and experience the best in Arkansas hospitality. Call 501-906-4000 or visit littlerockmarriott.com. And go Hogs!
Call the Hogs at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas for the 2024 Southwest Classic. This season marks the 15th and final iteration of the neutral site installment of this historic rivalry between the Hogs and the Texas A&M Aggies. It all goes down inside the house that former Razorback Jerry Jones built on Saturday afternoon, September 28th. Secure your tickets today at AT&TStadium.com.
The Razorbacks have won it. Look at these Razorbacks coming over to get that trophy.
On the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield, this is the Built Ford Tough Halftime Show, presented by your Arkansas Ford dealers, where you'll find the F-150, the only truck tough enough to be called the official truck of your Razorbacks. Now, inside the Learfield Network studios, here's Zach DeBozart.
Welcome into the Built Ford Tough Halftime Show, presented by your Arkansas Ford dealers and Ford F-150, a truck with a tradition as strong as the Razorbacks, with exceptional towing and hauling capability, plus the power of a mobile generator. It's no wonder why F-150 is the official truck of the Razorbacks. What an end to that first half. Arkansas leads Auburn 7-0, but everything that doesn't show up in that halftime score was just so much to behold. Let's start it off right at the beginning. Auburn wins the toss. They elect to defer. Arkansas takes the ball. A field goal attempt from about 41 yards out is just missed, thinned wide to the right by Kyle Ramsey, so no points despite a red zone drive for Arkansas. Auburn would respond by doing a little drive themselves. However, a Hank Brown pass is deflected by TJ Metcalf, and Danico Slaughter gets an interception, his first as a Razorback, the transfer from Tennessee, and that would lead Auburn on a 15-play, 81-yard drive that would eat up the rest of the first quarter. And on the first play of the second quarter, Jaquindon Jackson dives in from 1 yard out.
Third and goal to go. I formation in the backfield. They're going to toss it to Jackson. Jaquindon at the goal line. Second effort. Did it get him in? No signal. He did not get in. It's going to be fourth down. It sure looked like second effort might have gotten him in, and now they signal touchdown. Now they signal touchdown, Arkansas. They unpiled all the bodies at the goal line, and the Razorbacks have scored on Auburn.
It took a little bit, but Jaquindon Jackson does get credit for the touchdown. 11 carries, 38 yards, and that score so far in the first half. And the teams traded punts. Arkansas went for it near midfield on a 4th and 1, ended up taking a sack. However, Auburn, despite starting in plus territory, loses the ball on a touchback fumble. Who else? TJ Metcalf. You're going to hear his name a lot in the first half. He punches it out, and eventually it is recovered in the end zone by a teammate. Arkansas has the ball, trying to set up another drive. However, they were forced to punt, couldn't get anything going, and then everything just got all sorts of crazy. Auburn, on their next drive, 2 plays in.
Trips left for the Tigers. That's into the open side. They're going to go with an empty set, put a pair of receivers toward the boundary. Now looks that way, and it's intercepted. Intercepted at the 30-yard line, out of bounds. Jaden Johnson. There's another turnover. The Razorbacks are in business with 46 seconds to go. Let's see where they spotted him out of bounds over in front of the Razorback bench.
Well, they spotted him at the Auburn 27. However, on the very next play, Taylor Green is a little bit behind on a route. The ball gets deflected by a linebacker, picked off, and taken all the way to about midfield. So the Tigers, despite throwing an interception, get it right back. 2 plays later, here's TJ Metcalf again.
And that's where Auburn's going to snap it. Cobb over the middle, overthrew his receiver. Metcalf intercepted it. Metcalf intercepted it right at the turf, and Arkansas gets it right back. That's 4 turnovers in the half for Auburn. Now they're going to look at it. They're going to look at it and make sure he didn't trap it.
Just to rewind everything, that is 3 interceptions in the span of 4 plays. And then both Sam Pittman and Bobby Petrino agreed, we're going to take a knee, and we're going to get this one done with. Now, on the review, play stood, kneel down by Taylor Green, ends the half, 7-0, 5 turnovers in the game between the two teams, 7 points on the board. What a strange and crazy first half. TJ Metcalf has a pick, he has a forced fumble, and he has a pass deflection that led to an interception as well. Whew. That was a lot for just a 7-0 score. 7-0 Arkansas leads Auburn on the Plains. We're looking around scoreboards after this from Daspit Law Firm.
Daspit Law Firm is the proud official injury lawyers of Razorback Athletics. In sports, there's talented players and players that work hard to be the best. When you combine talent and hard work, you've got a champion. That's Daspit Law Firm and their team of attorneys here in Arkansas. They won't be outworked, and that's to the benefit of their clients that have suffered injuries in an accident. If you've been in an accident and want some free advice, call Daspit Law Firm at 501-500-HURT. That's 501-500-HURT, or visit DaspitLaw.com.
Strong NIL programs help attract top talent and give our athletic programs the best chance to compete and win. NCAA rules dictate funding must come from outside support from fans and businesses who love the Hogs. Arkansas Edge, the official NIL collective for the Arkansas Razorbacks, has launched Drive for 5, a campaign to increase membership to 5,000 strong. Visit ArkansasEdgeNIL.com/Drive for 5 to join, win prizes, get rewards, and directly impact athletic program success.
Our coverage of Arkansas football returns after this break for your local station on the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield. Halftime show drives on, and it's being presented by your Arkansas Ford dealers. Test drive Ford F-150, the official truck of the Razorbacks at a dealer near you. Time now to check scores from around the conference with the SEC Scoreboard, presented by your local Kubota dealers, proud sponsors of Razorback football. Now, once again, here's Zach DeBozart.
Back here in the Learfield Network studios, Built Ford Tough Halftime Show, presented by your Arkansas Ford dealers and Ford F-150, a truck with a tradition as strong as the Razorbacks, with exceptional towing and hauling capability, plus the power of a mobile generator. It's no wonder why F-150 is the official truck of the Razorbacks. Lots to get to across the SEC Scoreboard and Top 25. We'll just tell you games going on right now. 16th ranked LSU is up on UCLA 17-10. They're at the 2-minute timeout in Baton Rouge. Number 7 Mizzou is trailing Vanderbilt 10-7, 8 minutes left to go in the second quarter. However, Mizzou is at the Vandy 6, trying to punch it in to take the lead in that one. Later on tonight, 6:30, number 6 Tennessee's at number 15 Oklahoma. Other ranked games in the SEC, number 25 Texas A&M hosts Bowling Green, number 5 Ole Miss hosts Georgia Southern, and number 1 Texas hosts UL Monroe. Top 25 games going on right now. Big Ten opener for both Michigan and USC, and the 18th ranked Wolverines are leading the 11th ranked Trojans 14-3. Number 10, Penn State's up on Kent State 28-0. Number 17, Notre Dame has a 14-3 lead on Miami of Ohio. And number 19, Louisville is up at the half on Georgia Tech 17-14. One interesting thing to note in the Big 12, number 12, Utah is up 10-3 on number 14, Oklahoma State in Stillwater. Cam Rising out for this one. He was a game-time decision. Isaac Wilson's into the game. He's 7 of 11 for 92 yards, but he has thrown a pick. That's your look at your top 25 and SEC scoreboards. When we come back, it's time to get back out on the plains. Rick Schaefer's got halftime stats after this from Baptist Health.
We only get one life, and at Baptist Health, we want yours to be the best. Because life isn't just about living, but living well. And we'll be here with all our best for every step of your journey.
It's the best that it has been in a long time. I'm living my best.
Baptist Health. For you, for life.
Call the Hogs and download the official Arkansas Razorbacks mobile app to your smartphone.
Touchdown, Arkansas! Touchdown, Arkansas!
Everything you need for game day at home or on campus is right at your fingertips, including digital tickets, live game audio, team schedules, exclusive content, and much more.
Guys, whoa! What a throwdown!
Just search Arkansas Razorbacks through your phone's app store and download the Razorback app today.
All across the natural state, this is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
Yes!
my first phone.
It is exciting. Let's learn a few things about online safety first.
We can secure our world. Online security depends on you and me. Install updates, make better passwords. Think before you click, choose multiple factors. That's how we can secure our world.
Learn more at CISA.gov/secure-our-world.
Everyone has a community, a neighborhood, school, kids' teams, where you worship, work out, or any other place or group where you choose to belong. Communities can provide support when you need it, and even when you don't know you do. Like when it comes to preventing underage drinking and other substance use. Community members can be your eyes and ears when you're not with your kids and alert you to signs of potential problems. Learn more at talktheyhearyou.samhsa.gov.
This is the Built Ford Tough Halftime Show, presented by your Arkansas Ford dealers. Test drive the Ford F-150, the official truck of the Razorbacks, at a dealer near you. Now, it's time to see whose stats went right in the first half. Presented by Coca-Cola, the official soft drink sponsor of the Razorbacks.
The stats that went right were all defensive, as it's a 7-0 game at halftime. Who in the world would have guessed that? Arkansas has 11 first downs. Auburn has 7. Razorbacks have only netted 96 rushing yards because of the sacks to Taylor Green. Green's the leading rusher, 10 carries, 59 yards net. He lost 14. He gained 73, lost 14, 59 net. Jaquindon Jackson, 11 carries, a net of 38, and he's got a touchdown. Meanwhile, Auburn's rushed for 101 yards on 12 carries. And Jaquez Hunter is their leader with 7 carries for 49 yards. No lost yardage plays yet for the Tigers. Throwing the ball. Green for the Razorbacks, 9 out of 17, 68 yards. He has thrown an interception. Andrew Armstrong, 4 catches, 29 yards. Satania, 2 for 27. Russell, 1 for 7, and has 1 for 3. Meanwhile, Brown, 7 out of 13 with 3 interceptions, 72 yards for Brown. Their leading receiver is, as far as catches, is Fairweather, 2 for 34. And then Lambert Smith also 2. He has 25 yards. The Razorbacks have had to punt twice, something they didn't do at all last week. Average of 49 yards on those 2 punts by Devin Bale. Chapman has punted twice for Auburn with an average of 41.5. And the big story, of course, are the turnovers. Arkansas in his first 3 games intercepted 2 passes. That's it as far as turnovers. They forced 4 turnovers in the first half of this game. 3 interceptions and a fumble that was recovered in the Razorback end zone after Auburn fumbled from about the 5 into the end zone. Meanwhile, the Hogs have turned it over once, so right now they're +3 in the turnover department. Chuck and Quinn will be back with the second half kickoff as we wrap up the Built Ford Tough halftime show. And they're back after this from the Arkansas Elective Cooperatives.
We proudly deliver reliable, affordable, responsible power across Arkansas. But demand for electricity is strained by the elimination of sources we need for always-on reliability. And adding intermittents like wind and solar cannot replace workhorses like coal and natural gas that we all count on. Power must be balanced for your needs and our mission. Reliable, affordable, responsible. We're the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas.
Hog fans are loyal, and Domino's rewards loyalty with free pizza. Now Domino's has made it easier than ever for loyal friends like you to score free pizza when you order online, in-store, or by phone. Start earning points for your free pizza any way you order today. That's any way you order, online, in-store, or by phone. Sign up for Domino's Rewards online at domino's.com/rewards. Open only to U.S. residents 13 and older with a Pizza Profile account. Only 1 order per day earns points. Points must be redeemed online.
Now is the time to join Hogs Plus, the Netflix for Razorback fans.
Arkansas wins it. Here they come.
Documentaries, exclusive interviews,
people everywhere, and then next thing you know, it's just everybody's packed.
Insider access, and an incredible library of films.
Arkansas leads it by 3.
A membership like no other.
I don't think it gets any better than this.
So you're giving me goosebumps now.
Start your free trial today at hogsplus.com.
Calling all future Razorback fans. Here's your chance to be a part of the Junior Razorbacks program sponsored by Arkansas Children's Hospital. For just $40, kids in 8th grade and under can attend a variety of year-long Razorback athletics events for free. Join today and receive a membership welcome pack along with exclusive Razorback promotional items and much more. Become a Junior Razorback today. Visit ArkansasRazorbacks.com or by calling 800-982-HOGS.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Arkansas. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the University of Arkansas and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the University of Arkansas.
We welcome you back inside Jordan-Hare Stadium. The Razorbacks leading at 7-0 as we get set for the second half of football. Auburn turned it over 4 times.
Yeah.
That's the good news. Bad news is Razorbacks only able to turn it into 7 points. Quinn, I wonder if we will see a new Auburn quarterback when the second half begins in a moment.
Well, we talked about this in the pregame. I mean, it's one of those things where I think both these football teams believe they can win this football game. So that means you're going to throw everything you can at it. I do believe we're going to be able to see a different quarterback in Peyton Thorne. I was talking to Jason Campbell, who works for Auburn, and he was like, yeah, I think we're going to make a change. So we'll see how that impacts the football game.
Hey, this is a guy that accounted for 4 touchdowns in that win last year in Fayetteville. Had 3 touchdown passes. This year, they focus on the 4 picks. Those all came in one game. He's got 5 touchdown passes this year, too. And for all the good things that happened in the first half, the 4 turnovers by Auburn, good for the Razorbacks. Still only a 7-0 lead.
Well, the problem is, I mean, Auburn has already run for 101 yards in the first half. You bring in a guy like Peyton Thorne, who really hurt Arkansas last year with 88 yards rushing. He's a guy who can really force the Arkansas defense to play responsibility football, kind of having an impact like Taylor Green, so we'll see how this plays out.
Now, Auburn will get the ball to begin the quarter. Arkansas will kick it away. Auburn won the toss and deferred their option to the second half. And our second half kickoff is being presented by First Security. As Arkansas's community bank, First Security is all about taking care of customers and making life better right here in Arkansas. Check them out today at fsbank.com. First Security, bank better. So Devin Bale's going to kick it away, and we're going to begin the second half of football. Arkansas with a 7-0 lead, but plenty of work to do. Jeremiah Cobb is back deep to receive for the Tigers. The second half is underway. Bale's kick this time's not going to be returned. It hits about 5 yards deep. Cobb returned a first half kickoff. Got out to the 25, but a penalty moved him back inside the 10-yard line. So here come the Tigers. 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. A 7-0 Razorback lead.
Looks like Peyton Thorne.
Peyton Thorne's coming in to take over at quarterback. The senior transferred from Michigan State a couple of years ago. Accounted for 4 touchdowns against the Razorbacks last year, and he takes over at quarterback. Jarquez Hunter is his running back on first down. Thorne going to dump it in the flat, and it's busted up, tackled right away by Danico Slaughter. They're going to lose 3 yards. Rivaldo Fairweather caught it in the flat. Quinn, I think that could have been picked off.
Well, Danico did a nice job of just being in the right spot, just reading his keys, and was able to come up with a nice play, just impacting that play.
That was a super play, and it's 2nd down and 12. The Razorback defense has done the job so far. Thorne, off play action, going to throw again, short, incomplete. Defending was Jaden Johnson. He wanted the tight end again, Fairweather. You know, Thorne, Quinn, has thrown those 2 passes very quickly, but there's not been pressure.
Yeah, he's a little nervous, and it's amazing how everybody always wants the backup quarterback until you get him. I mean, they're like booing, like oohing and ahhing right now, so we'll see what happens.
Now it's 3rd down and 12. Auburn in the first half was 2 for 4 on 3rd down, so they have pulled Hank Brown and gone to the former starter, Peyton Thorne. 3rd and 12. He's in the gun. Trips left. Thorne gets the snap, looking that way. Fires to the sideline, complete right at the first down marker. That's going to be a first down after a reception by Robert Lewis. 12 yards on the play. Slaughter made the tackle, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, you can see the Auburn fans, they're like clapping like, we forgive you, Peyton Thorne. You made a good throw, and they ran a deep comeback to the outside, and that was a nice throw, nice catch, and first down.
Hunter's the running back, but they've been throwing with Thorne. Hogs have Slaughter creeping up. Whistles blow prior to the snap. They were going to throw again.
False start, offense number 52. 5-yard penalty. It remains first down.
They get the right tackle, so it's going to be 1st and 15 after the penalty. 13:51 to play in the third quarter. It's 7-0 Arkansas. Auburn with a football to begin the second half. They start the clock again after marking off the penalty yardage. It's 1st and 15. Tigers are at their own 31-yard line. Empty set, 5 wides. Trips into the open side. Thorne in the gun. He's going to run. Quarterback draw, and the Razorbacks read it very well. Only a 1-yard gain. Landon Jackson was there to make the play. Nicely done by Landon. And it's going to be 2nd down and 14.
Yeah, that's a nice job by Landon Jackson right there. I mean, he's your pass rusher really coming after the quarterback right there. But he did a nice job of just redirecting. Peyton Thorne is a guy that wants to run the football, but Landon Jackson did a nice job of getting him down.
2nd down and 14 for the Tigers. 2 minutes gone in the third quarter. 7-0 Razorbacks. Hunter is the running back for the Tigers. Twins to the right side and a single man wide left. Thorne in the gun, gets the snap. Off play action, fires to the sideline. Incomplete. He wanted Lambert Smith. Marquise Robinson was over there. Again, Thorne rushed his throw. It's 3rd down and 14.
Well, there's no doubt that Arkansas's defense has Auburn's offense in a bad situation. You got to find a way to get off the field right now and get this football back to your Arkansas offense.
Yeah, you don't want to let them convert here. Tigers at their own 32-yard line. There was movement. The Razorbacks showed blitz. They're going to throw the pass and complete it, but the whistles were blowing. May be on Arkansas. It could be on Auburn for moving. There was a lot of movement up front. Hogs were coming on the blitz.
They stopped the play. It's going to be on Auburn, I think.
Offside.
Oh my
defense
God.
number 5. A movement by the defense because the offense correct.
Yeah, I think, yeah, that's what they're saying. They're saying that the blitz that Arkansas was bringing is what caused the offense to move. So it is a penalty on Arkansas. And rather than 3rd down and 12, it's going to be, or 3rd down and 14, rather, it's going to be 3rd down and 9.
Well, what threw me off is normally as a quarterback, you have an opportunity. When you get an offsides, that's when you go ahead and get a free play
I think there
and
was
throw the
contact.
football. So they stopped it, and so, yeah, that could be the thing as well.
So now it's 3rd and 9. Auburn 3 for 5 on 3rd downs today. They converted a moment ago. Thorne's going to throw. Little bit of pressure. Fires deep. Got a man. Underthrows him. Did he catch it? I don't think so. Incomplete. Incomplete. He wanted Lambert
He
Smith.
called the catch.
And he called it a catch. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, the line judge called it a catch.
They called it a catch at the Arkansas 44. Auburn's trying to get up on the ball and snap it so they can't review it. And they didn't get that accomplished. They are going to review it. They wanted to get the ball snapped. Sam Pittman came sprinting out off the Razorback sideline.
Previous play is under review.
Hey, give the big man credit. Pittman moved pretty quickly over there.
Well, T.J. Metcalf had the ball in his hands. I mean, like,
I don't know how in the world they're going to let that call stand.
He landed on top of the receiver now. Again, I need to see the replay again, but it looks like T.J. Metcalf ended up with the ball in his hands. So, we'll see.
Well, let's go down to the sidelines, check in with Gino Bell with a Walmart sideline report. Gino, I don't know if you had a good vantage point on that play, but, well, the Razorback defense has come out with the same aggressive mindset they had at the end of the first half.
They did. This is a bend but don't break. As you think about it, you know, the third quarter, the first drive is always important. Defense is coming off the ball, trying to be disruptive, get their hands up. But from my vantage point, it looked like the receiver had his hands up under it, but did not complete the catch.
I think there's going to be some question about whether or not the ball was knocked out after he was on the ground.
Well, the thing about it is, it looks like he caught the football and he's laying on the ground. T.J. Metcalf had the football as well. Ty's going to go to the offensive receiver right there. So this is going to be one that's hard to overturn, especially since they call it a catch.
We got to take a break. 12:28 to play, 7-0 Arkansas. Now this for First Security Bank.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
This year, we considered hiring an ad agency to help with our marketing.
They pitched impressive visuals and a script that was inspiring.
And exotic animal mascots to help grab your attention.
In the end, we just decided to tell it to you straight. Shelter Insurance has award-winning customer service at affordable rates.
Plus, our local agents are there to help you understand what coverage you need.
To find an agent near you, visit shelterinsurance.com and switch today.
It's all about making the state of Arkansas proud.
This is the Razorback Sports Network.
They ruled the pass incomplete. They ruled the pass incomplete. They reviewed the replay, so it's 4th down. Auburn's running a fake on the punt. He's across the 40 out to the 41-yard line, but he's shy of the first down. Wow. They went for the fake. They ran it with the punter, but the tackle was made by Bradley Shaw. Bradley Shaw, freshman out of Hoover, Alabama. Larry Worth may have been in on that play as well. They ran the fake with a punter, Oscar Chapman. It didn't work, and Arkansas's got the football at the Auburn 43-yard line.
Well, I don't know who the special teams coordinator is for Auburn, but I'm going to say thank you. That's an early Merry Christmas gift for Arkansas. You got an opportunity to get the football in plus territory to extend this lead.
What a turn of events.
Man.
The replay goes in Arkansas's favor. They try to fake a punt, and the Hogs hold them. Now Arkansas's got the football at the Auburn 43. They're going to run with Jaquindon Jackson on the first play. They push the pile for a couple. He'll get down to the 41-yard line where it's 2nd down and 8. The clock is rolling, 12:08 to play in the third quarter. 7-0 Razorbacks.
Well, the thing about this, Chuck, is you feel like both offenses are moving the football, but they're struggling scoring points. So if you can find a way to get a 2-score lead at this point, you're going to put a lot of pressure to Auburn.
Razorbacks have slowed down some offensively after starting really quickly. 2nd down and 8. Green gives it to Jackson, and he's hitting the backfield. They're going to dump him back at the 45-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd down and long. The Razorbacks per rush average, Quinn's gone from about 6 to about 3.5 in the game right now. Auburn's outgained Arkansas 191 to 162. They've outrushed the Hogs 108 to 94. Now it's 3rd and 12.
Well, the difference maker is Taylor Green. I mean, be on the lookout for his legs right here.
Braylon Russell's checked in at running back on 3rd down. Green gets the snap. Here comes the blitz. Taylor steps up. It's intercepted. It's intercepted down at the 27-yard line. Picked off by Kayan Lee. He went down right away. Hogs turn it over for the 2nd time, and now Auburn's defense slams the door.
Yeah, he tried to throw a corner route right there. You just threw the football underneath. They had an underneath guy sitting right there, and Taylor Green did not get enough air up underneath that football, and Armstrong didn't have an opportunity to come up with the catch.
So we've got 6 turnovers between the two sides now.
We're turning it over freely.
Auburn with the pick there. They've got the ball with 11:03 to play in the third quarter, and Peyton Thorne is going to come back in at quarterback. They're putting the ball down at the 27 is where the line of scrimmage is. And on 1st down, Hunter off play action, deep fade, right sideline, broken up beautifully. Beautiful breakup by Marquise Robinson. It was intended for Malcolm Simmons. Hey, that was a big-time play.
Yeah,
by the transfer from South Alabama.
That's a great play. And God, he fell down.
Marquise Robinson, Razorbacks, his teammates called him Cuddy, played at South Alabama down in Mobile. He's shaken up a little bit, slow getting up. As they stop the clock with 10:57 to play in the third quarter. That was just a nice defensive play on the ball thrown by Thorne.
It really was. He did a nice job of just running stride for stride with his man and came up with a nice play, and then he fell down. I mean, I don't know if it's a cramp or whatever, but he's definitely on the ground right now.
Hey, today's game's brought to you by your Arkansas Ford dealers and the Ford F-150. Like the Razorbacks, the F-150 has a strong tradition earned by outstanding capability and smart features like a mobile generator. That's how you create a legacy, and the official truck of the Razorbacks. Yeah, it looked like a cramp from the way he was sitting up, Quinn, the way they were stretching his leg. He's walking off the field under his own power, and it certainly appears as though that was the case.
Well, the thing about it is Auburn fans are booing like he was like falling down to keep them from running another play. They weren't even at the line of scrimmage right there, but yeah, that's just an unfortunate situation for them.
I would imagine Robinson will be back in as he comes over to the Razorback sideline. It's 2nd down and 10 for the Tigers with 10 minutes and 57 seconds to play in the third quarter. Arkansas with a 7-0 lead. Peyton Thorne has taken over at quarterback. He's 2 for 6 since entering the game. Brown was 7 for 13 in the first half with 3 picks. 2nd and 10 from the 27. Auburn in their own territory. Twin receivers to the left side. Now they run it with Hunter straight ahead, and he'll try to bounce off tacklers, but Arkansas wouldn't let him go. Brad Spence would not allow Hunter to get free, and he only picks up 2 yards.
Well, that's the guy you got to continue to watch. I mean, even though Auburn's struggling offensively, Hunter has 8 carries for 49 yards. He's averaging 6.1 yards per carry. Arkansas has got to make sure they still keep him in check.
Now it's 3rd down and 8. Auburn 3 for 6 on 3rd downs. Twin receivers to the left side. That's the open side. Thorne gets the snap. Pressure coming. Throws short. Stripped and incomplete. James Ncaaf, 18 instead of 15. Fairweather, the intended receiver. And the Razorbacks got a terrific play right there on 3rd down, and they're going to get the football back.
Well, I think you got to love what T.J. Metcalf did right there.
He's played a game.
He's been very, very good all game long, and the secondary has done a nice job of just really contesting throws and really coming up with nice plays.
So Oscar Chapman's lined up to punt. Tried a fake a minute ago. This time he punts it away. Satania's back deep. Isaiah's going to call for a fair catch, and he'll make it right around the 23-yard line of the Razorbacks. 48-yard punt, no return, and we've got a timeout. 10-11 to play in the third quarter. Still 7-0 Razorbacks. Now this for First Security.
What is power? Power can mean different things. For a business, it's offering competitive benefits while also controlling expenses. At Qual Choice, it's being part of a Fortune 50 insurer. For you, it's simple. Power is having choices. This year, ask for a Qual Choice quote and see how much our new rates can save you. Make the right choice. Choose Qual Choice.
Look, you already know eating right and staying active make a big difference, but weight loss surgery could get you back in the game. Check out the Bariatric and Metabolic Institute at Encore Medical Center in Saline County, part of the Arkansas Heart Hospital team. Their bariatric experts can help you lose the extra weight, get off medications, manage diabetes, and more. Visit arheart.com/BMI now for details. That's arheart.com/BMI for weight loss surgery. Your ticket to better health.
From your favorite drive-thru coffee to the iced tea from the hotel lobby, many of the beverages you enjoy every day come from Arkansas's own West Rock Coffee Company. As the official sponsor of the Razorbacks, West Rock Coffee fuels our team and customers all over the world. We are the trusted provider of coffee, tea, flavors, extracts, and ingredients to the brands you love, and we are dedicated to making a difference. Learn more about West Rock Coffee's global impact at westrockcoffee.com.
Whatever you want to be, it helps to be well. An active, healthy lifestyle is key. We offer tips and support to quit smoking and address health conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure. It's never too late to make decisions to help you be healthier and to be the best version of you can be. Call 833-283-WELL. Be you, be well. This ad brought to you by your Master Tobacco Settlement dollars at work.
Razorbacks are changing quarterbacks.
Wow.
Malachi Singleton, the redshirt freshman out of Kennesaw, Georgia. It appears as though he's about to enter the ball game. Gino told us during the break he was warming up on the sidelines. He's jumped right into the offensive huddle. Yeah. Green's still okay. I mean, Green's okay.
Yeah.
In terms of his physical condition.
Wow. This is going to be interesting right here. I mean, Malachi, when he played against UAPB, was very, very good, very, very accurate. I mean, the way he delivered the football was outstanding. So it'll be interesting to see how he handles this situation, and be interesting to see how Talon handles this situation.
Singleton was 8 for 10 in the opener for 120 yards, and he is on the field, and the Razorbacks are changing quarterbacks. They marked the football closer to the 22 than the 23 after the fair catch. So that's where the Hogs will start with 10-11 to play in the third quarter. So Malachi Singleton will take over for the Razorbacks. Jaquindon Jackson is in at tailback. They load up with two tight ends on the right side, Washington and Has. Pistol formation. Singleton off play action. Rolling to his right, looking to the sidelines, trying to find a receiver over there, and it's incomplete. He wanted Armstrong. It'll be second down. Interesting, they had Singleton throwing on his first play.
I like the call right there simply because you expect when you have a new quarterback in, you want to hand it to your big bruising running back. They go bootleg. He had Armstrong coming across the formation, just missed him.
Second down and 10. Razorbacks at their own 22, leading 7-0. 10:05 to play in the third quarter. They give it to the tailback, Jackson. He bruises his way for 4 out across the 25 to the 26-yard line. Auburn's defense, when I think they're getting to the ball carrier a lot more quickly now than they did early in the game.
Well, they're calibrating. There's no doubt about it. They're calibrating on Arkansas's offense, and this will be a critical down for Malachi Singleton. You want to make sure you do not make a mistake and give Auburn the football in plus territory.
3rd and 6. Rodney Hill checks in for Jaquindon Jackson. Hogs send trips to the right side. That is the open side of the field. Singleton is in the gun, gets the snap from Addison Nichols, ready to throw. Time, got to run now. Gets rid of the football and throws short to Satania. He was about to be sacked from behind, and Arkansas will have to punt it away on 4th down.
Well, the pressure was able to get to Singleton. He was really trying to make sure he was protecting the football while having a secure throw. They were able to get to him before he actually got rid of the football, and the ball just fell to the ground.
So Bale is on. Devin Bale is on to punt it away for the Razorbacks. Keontae Scott is back deep to receive for Auburn. Scott's a dangerous return man. He returned one against the Razorbacks a year ago. They come after Bale. Devin gets it away. It's a good punt. Hits in front of the return man, takes an Arkansas roll inside the 25-yard line, and they're going to down it around the 22. So that will be a 52-yard punt with no return. 8:32 to play in the quarter. The Hogs are up 7-0. Both sides have turned to their backup quarterbacks, and Peyton Thorne's back in for Auburn.
Well, we talked about Devin Bell, and that's a delayed punt right there, Chuck, and it makes me nervous every time we do it. I mean, Auburn's getting very, very close to that. You just want to get rid of it and pin them deep, but and now Arkansas's defense got to come up with some plays.
Rhodes ball on the field. Jeffrard, Davier, 8:32 to go. Auburn's got it at their 23 on first down. Off play action. There was slant, incomplete. Thorne was looking for Keandre Lambert-Smith, but Jaheim Singletary was with him stride for stride. That ball not particularly well thrown. Thorne now 2 for 7 passing since coming in.
Well, that's what you
2
like.
2 for 8, I'm sorry.
That's what you like to see if you're Arkansas's defense. A dazed and confused quarterback, you just got to keep him in that same area.
Second down and 10. This time they run it with Hunter. Hit at the line of scrimmage, breaks the tackle, gets out across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Anthony Switzer finally made the tackle. It's going to be third down after an 8-yard gain. 3rd and 2 for Auburn with 8:10 to play in the third quarter. Still 7-0 Arkansas.
Well, we've seen a lot of quarterbacks and we've seen a lot of turnovers. I mean, it's really been interesting to see how these offenses have been trying to figure out how they're going to make a play. I think both these teams figure out that this is a game we feel like we can win, so we're going to throw everything we can at it. And if that means 4 quarterbacks, then that's what we're going to do.
So Thorne on 3rd down and 2. They're going to give the football to the running back, and diving forward for the first down is Damari Alston. He's going to get 5, or Hunter, I'm sorry. He's going to get 5 yards, and that's going to be a first down.
Well, that's a power play right there for Auburn. They were able to give the football to their best running back, and he picked up a nice gain.
They're getting right up on the football, too, on first down. Football's at the 36-yard line, 1st and 10. 7-0 Augs, 7:12 to play in the third quarter. Pistol formation, off play action, Thorne to throw, deep down the middle of the field, got a man, complete at the 30, inside the 20. They ride Keandre Lambert out of bounds, deep in Arkansas territory. We'll see where they spot the football. It's going to be a 57-yard gain, and it's going to be right at the 10-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and goal to go for Auburn, with 6:55 to play in the third quarter.
Yeah, and Jaheim Singletary, the cornerback, bit smooth on that play fake right there, thinking there was going to be some type of run, and the receiver was able to get right behind him and pick up a huge gain.
So now it's 1st and goal from the 10. Hunter is the tailback. Thorne moves into the shotgun. Calls for the football, gets the snap, gives it to his tailback Hunter, and they stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Might have even lost a yard. Anton Juncash led the charge. Landon Jackson was there. 2nd down and goal with 6:19 to play in the third quarter.
Well, this is where Arkansas's defense has to find a way to come up with a stop and force Auburn to kick a field goal. Auburn has a backup kicker as well, so you never know what's going to happen with that. But you don't want to give them 7 points and some confidence.
Third quarter game clock approaching the 6-minute mark. 2nd and goal from just outside the 10. 7-0 Razorbacks. Lambert Smith is in the slot right side. They split 2 into the open side. The running back is Hunter. Thorne's going to throw off play action into the end zone, and it is complete for a touchdown. Keandre Lambert Smith caught it right in front of us, and the Tigers are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Well, that's a long drive right there for Auburn. I mean, offensively, they struggled all game long. Peyton Thorne's come in and given them a little spark on this particular drive, and Auburn's able to tie this, or has an opportunity to tie this football game.
A 6-play, 77-yard drive. Towns Magoo is on to attempt the extra point. He's not missed one yet this year. And with 5:44 to play in the third quarter, Auburn's a kick away from tying this at 7. The Razorbacks not able to take advantage as much as they would have liked in the first half. Take advantage of those 4 Auburn turnovers. Razorbacks have given one away in the third quarter. I think they're reviewing the play to make certain that the ball was caught in the back of the end zone. Whatever they needed to do, they've done, because they marked the ball ready for play now, and Magoo will try to tie this game at the 5:44 mark in quarter number 3. So finally, they snap it. The extra point is good, and the ball game is tied at 7. 5:44 to play in the third. Now this for Qual Choice Health Insurance.
At Arkansas Children's, every child is a champion, and we put them at the center of everything we do. As the state's only pediatric health system, Arkansas Children's offers everything from everyday care to highly specialized treatments. Whether you're calling the Hogs from Springdale, Jonesboro, Little Rock, or Pine Bluff, Arkansas Children's strives to fulfill our promise of unprecedented child health, defined and delivered. At Arkansas Children's, we make kids better today and healthier tomorrow.
Hey there, Hog fans. We all know that life is a series of unforgettable moments, like driving home in your first car, moving into your own place, marrying that perfect someone, and every triumph and challenge in between. When life happens, you can count on the home team at Farm Bureau Insurance of Arkansas. Whether we're protecting your home, family, or the moments yet to come, we'll always provide you peace of mind every step of the way. Unrivaled toughness and game-breaking speed. This is Arkansas football from Learfield.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and I dedicate a lot of my time going fast. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently or having trouble with routine tasks. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services and access available treatments. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said.
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Well, we've got a new ball game with 5 minutes and 44 seconds to play in the third quarter. Game tied at 7 now. It's being brought to you by Coke Zero. Crisp, refreshing, and irresistibly tasty. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Well, try and decide. Coca-Cola proud to be the official soft drink sponsor of the Razorbacks. Let's go to the sidelines. Check in with Gino Bell for a Walmart sideline report. Gino.
Hey, this is going to be an important drive. The offensive line hadn't played that very well. Auburn's defense has been very aggressive, creating new line of scrimmage. For this to be a great drive, it's going to be important. The offensive line plays great for the new quarterback.
Yeah, I think you're right, Gino. That's Quinn, as this game has worn on. And we talked about Auburn's defense, a little more bounce in their step. Arkansas not quite grading the road the way they did in the first half.
No, you're right. And that's going to be a key component to what happens the rest of this game. The other question is going to be, do you go Malachi Singleton or Taylor Green? We'll see what Bobby Petrino and Sam Pittman decide to do.
Towns McGoo, set to kick it away for Auburn, and Isaiah Satania is back deep to receive for Arkansas. It's being brought to you in part by Whole Hog Cafe and Catering Company, Arkansas's only world champion barbecue. When you want championship barbecue, remember Whole Hog Cafe and Catering. For a complete list of Whole Hog Cafe locations and to find out more about their catering, you can visit wholehogcafe.com. Satania's back deep to receive for Arkansas. McGoo, sidewinder, approaches the football for the Tigers. He drives this one toward the corner of the end zone. It's into and out of, and Arkansas will start at the 25-yard line. It's going to be Taylor Green coming back in. Well, the message has been sent, if that is indeed what they were doing. And Green is back on the field. Taylor 9 for 18 today, only 68 yards. Arkansas has thrown for 68. Auburn's thrown for 72.
Well, 2 picks, too, Chuck.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Jaquindon Jackson will be the tailback. They split 3 receivers into the open side. Green on first down, keeps it on the option. Tripped up at the line of scrimmage, and he'll fall forward for about 3 yards. Jaron Thompson made the stop for the Tigers. Thompson's their leading tackler.
Well, that's the thing you got to deal with when you're dealing with Taylor. I mean, his running ability really enhances everything else that's going on. Even if he's missing balls and throwing picks, his running ability can get you out of tight situations.
Arkansas with the football. Jaquindon Jackson's checked back in. First down. Or 2nd and 7, 2nd and 7 at the 32. Pistol formation. Green turns it hands to Jackson. Tries to bounce outside. Does. Pushed out short of the first down marker, but they throw a flag. They throw a flag over at the Razorback sideline, and it looks like Jackson might have been holding. Offense number 63. Jackson was helped along by a hold. He was helped along by a hold, and that's going to cost the Razorbacks. Stops the clock with 4:57 to play.
Yeah, anytime you see that flag pop out in the backfield like that, you can rest assured that that's going to be holding. Jaquindon Jackson did a nice job of running and running his tracks. I thought he had an opportunity to cut inside. He bounced it outside, but at the end of the day, it doesn't make any difference because there's a hold.
So the penalty moves the football back to the 20-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 17 for the Razorbacks. Actually, they spotted back at the 18-yard line. So Green from the gun gets the snap. Pressure, rolling right, still looking downfield. Got plenty of time now. He's going to run, but there's not anywhere to go. He'd run out of time and run out of real estate, and he only gets 3 yards.
Yeah, and Taylor Green right there is just really trying to find his receivers down the field. Auburn did a nice job of just covering him up. Taylor Green was just trying to bounce around and find a way to find somebody open, but they covered it all the way to the outside.
This is a big play. 3rd down and 13. Hogs are 4 for 11 on 3rd downs today. Rodney Hill's checked into the game. The play clock's down to 10. Green going up and down the offensive line. They're going with an empty set and 5 wide. They got to hurry and get the ball snapped. 2-1. They get it snapped. Green steps up, rolling right. Got some time over the middle. Complete. Armstrong out at the 40-yard line. Armstrong found the soft spot. And with 3:48 to play in the quarter, that's a first down after a 19-yard gain.
That nice play design right there. They go all verticals, but they run Armstrong on an over route right there. They cleared it out. It looked like he had Tesla wide open on the seam route, but he found Armstrong for the first down.
That's a big play and a big completion. Hogs are at their own 40, 1st and 10. They go empty again. Here comes the blitz. Green rolling to his right, gets rid of it. Got rid of the ball. He was outside the tackle box. The pass went plenty far enough. Eugene Asante was hot on his tail, though, and Arkansas is looking at 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and they brought straight heat. And right there, he did not have a man beater. He did not have a blitz beater right there. They were able to get to him really quick. But Taylor Green's athletic ability allowed him to get rid of the football and live to fight another day.
C.J. Brown's checked in at one of the wideout spots. 2nd down and 10. Jackson, the running back, the line of scrimmage, the Arkansas 40. Green's in the gun, pistol formation. Talon calls for the ball, looks to throw, short, broken up. Wanted C.J. Brown. Instead, it was knocked away. And it'll bring up 3rd down for the Razorbacks.
Well, they go double slant to the wide side of the field, and C.J. Brown is the outside receiver. He was able to get leverage and get to the inside. Talon delivers the football. That was a nice job by Auburn's defensive back.
So it's 3rd down and 10 with 3:21 to play in a 7-7 ball game, 3rd quarter. Both Hill and Jackson are in the game at running back spots for Arkansas. 3rd down. Green is in the gun. He gets the snap. Here comes the pressure. Rolling right, looking, got to run with the football. He's got the first down. He tight ropes up the sideline, crosses the midfield stripe, ends up getting 11, and the Hogs are going to move the chains.
Yeah, that's not supposed to happen.
Oh, did you see how he tight roped the sideline?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's really not supposed to happen. He was able to get to the outside, and he's in the short side of the field, and everybody thought he was going to run out of bounds, but he kept moving and was able to get the first down.
So Arkansas has a fresh set of downs with 2:52 to play in the quarter. Now they're going to run the football with Jackson straight ahead. He gets 5. Straight ahead for Jaquindon Jackson. Got down to the 44 of Auburn. Jalen McLeod made the tackle. It's going to be 2nd down and 5 with 2:35 to play in the 3rd quarter. We've got a player for Auburn that's shaking up. While they tend to him, we'll pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield. The injured Auburn lineman is Isaiah Rakes, transfer from Texas A&M. We've not called his name much today. We called it quite a bit when Arkansas played the Aggies last year down in Arlington, but he transferred to Auburn in the offseason. Razorbacks have done a pretty good job on him today. They're still tending to him, although he's sitting up, and now they raise him up, and he'll walk off the field for the most part under his own power. That might have been a cramping situation again.
That's a big boy, too. 6'1", 323.
Yep. So the clock is stopped right now with 2:36 to play in the third quarter. 7-7 our score. 4 quarterbacks have played. 5 picks between them. They've both been sacked multiple times. Been a tough day on the quarterbacks. Singleton came in. They lifted Green for a series. Taylon's back in now, and the Razorbacks are in Auburn territory. First down and 10, 2:28. They restarted the clock after marking the ball ready for play. They're going to run a reverse, and now it's a flea flicker in the backfield. Green, he's got to get rid of it. He does. He's hit as he throws. Auburn wants grounding. Arkansas ran a flea flicker, and Auburn read it perfectly. And blew up the play.
And they dropped the flag.
And now they've dropped the flag for grounding.
Yeah.
Now they've dropped a flag for grounding.
Yeah, there's nobody over there.
Clinching grounding, number 10 of the offense. Penalty will place the ball at the spot of the foul and includes the loss of down. Now third down.
So now it's third down. They lose a down there.
Well, he was outside the tackle box right there, Chuck, which helps you, but there was no Razorback receiver over there in that area. Taylor did the right thing, just trying to get rid of the football, but now you have a lost yardage play and a loss of down.
So the ball is on the 42, and it's going to be third down and 19. The Razorbacks are back in their own territory now. Hill checks in on third and 19. 7-7 our score late in the third quarter. Trips right for Taylor Green. He gets the snap, looks to throw. 4-man rush. Green spins away, still looking. He's going to heave it downfield. He's got a man open. It is caught. Touchdown, Arkansas. Isaiah Satania. 56 yards and a score.
Wow. What a great play by Taylor Green. What a great job by Isaiah Satania. Getting down the middle of the field. Taylor Green saw him, and Chuck, I apologize for stepping on that, but that was one of those things where he's wide open. My excitement just got to me.
That's all right. He heaved it. He just threw it as far as he could, Quinn.
And it worked out.
Satania had to leap to catch the football. Longest play of the year for Arkansas. Ramsey is on to try the extra point with 2:03 to play in the third quarter. What a play. Green, for all his struggles, just came up with a brilliant throw. Ramsey's extra point is good. It is 14-7 Arkansas. 75 yards in 9 plays. And the Razorbacks take a 14-7 lead with 2:03 to play in the third quarter. Wow.
Well, Chuck, I've got to work on not being a fan up here. I mean, sometimes I will slip into fan mode, and that time he was wide open. We have a view. This is really the first time that view has come into effect where we had a great scene to be able to see it. Taylor Green delivers a nice football. Satania comes up with the catch, and, man, the Hogs are back up.
He was just running free. From about the 25-yard line, Satania was just running free. And at the end of the play, he was able to out-jump Keontae Scott and pull it in for the score. Wow. So Arkansas has a touchdown lead, and Devin Bale is preparing to kick it away for the Razorbacks. Jeremiah Cobb goes back deep for Auburn. What a third quarter we have seen in Auburn today is Bale. This one's going to be returnable from the goal line. Cobb out over the 15 to the 20. Got a little bit of a seam at the 25, and then he's dragged down by the kicker. Bale sprinted down the field and tackled him at the 27-yard line. How about that?
Wow. Nice job by Bale. Auburn is a team that wants to return kicks. They average 31.8 yards per kick return. That's a lot. And so anytime they get a chance to do it, they want to run it. So nice job by the kick coverage team.
So with 1:56 to play in the third quarter, it'll be Auburn's football. First and 10 at their own 27-yard line. The Tigers with Peyton Thorne at quarterback. He's gone all the way in the second half. On first down, they're going to run a reverse. They're going to run a reverse right side across the 30 and pushed out of bounds at about the 32 is Malcolm Simmons. Razorbacks read it pretty well. He's going to get somewhere around 5 yards on the play. We'll see where they spotted him out of bounds. The clock continues to roll. They're going to give him a gain of 5, and it'll be second down and 5.
Yeah, and they bring Jaden Johnson from the safety position all the way up. I mean, he was running like 10 to 15 yards back, had an opportunity to get a play in the backfield, and then Ncaaf had a chance as well, but Auburn was able to pick up positive yards.
Second down and 5. You're going to run a power formation behind Thorne. They give it to the tailback Hunter straight ahead. He'll dive forward for about 3, and it'll be third down for the Tigers. Third down and short as the third quarter clock approaches the 1 minute mark.
Well, Arkansas needs to find a way again to come up with a nice play right here. Auburn would not go for this. I say they wouldn't go for it, but they're 4 for 8 on third down, so hopefully we can push them to a fourth down.
Less than a minute to play now in the third quarter. Hunter's the tailback. Razorbacks trying to pull off a stop here on third down. Thorne, play fake, going to roll right, going to try to run for it. He's got the first down inside the 40-yard line. Thorne, option right, kept the football. And it's a first down for Auburn.
Yeah, and that's where he can hurt you right there. I mean, he has the ability, he has a run-pass option right there. That time he decided to keep it and pick up the first down.
Football at the 47-yard line of the Tigers. Clock is rolling, 15 seconds to play in the period. Thorne over the middle, incomplete, intercepted. Ncaaf across the 40. TJ to the midfield stripe. Ncaaf has had some kind of day. They force him out of bounds, and Arkansas has gotten another turnover.
Well, that's what you want from your safety position, Chuck. You want a guy back there that's always going to be around. TJ Ncaaf, all he's doing is making plays right now. He's making plays in the run game and the pass game, and that's a nice pick for the Hogs right now.
It's going to be spotted at the 45-yard line of Auburn. It's going to be spotted at the 45-yard line of Auburn with 5 seconds remaining in the third quarter. That was a throw that was beyond the arms of the outstretched receiver and on the tip.
Yeah.
TJ Ncaaf comes up with his second pick of the day.
Well, this is where if you can get points, Chuck. 2-score advantage right now really puts Auburn in a bad situation.
5 seconds remaining in the quarter. Arkansas with a football at the Auburn 45. Jackson checks in at tailback. Twin receivers to the left. They run it right with Jaquindon into the boundary. He'll get a yard, maybe a yard and a half, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. But it was a good third quarter for the Razorbacks. They lead it 14-7. The final 15 minutes are after this for Sonic.
Sonic Radio. It's time for my favorite segment, Ask the CIO. Hey, caller, you're on.
Hi, a big fan. I used to think I could never love another burger more than my favorite. Then I tried the Sonic Smasher. With its tangy smasher sauce, melty cheese, and hand-smashed Angus patties seared to crispy perfection. How do I tell my favorite burger it's been replaced?
Easy. You don't. It's a burger. It has no feelings.
The all-new Sonic Smasher. Try it as a double or triple. Live free, eat Sonic. See menu for details.
Hey, Razorback fans, the 2024 football season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Arkansas football games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Razorback Athletics. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones and is locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
In SEC country, the key to our confidence comes from having a goal.
Cover 3. Ready?
And knowing just how we're going to get there.
8 seconds. It's plenty of time.
So in these pivotal moments, we come together for inspiration and a plan. Financial confidence in SEC country works that way too, when you and your banker get together to create your personal Regions Green Print plan.
I think that'll really work. Thanks.
So let's huddle up, because in an SEC world, we're the SEC Bank. Regions, official bank of the SEC. Member FDIC.
Some days you hit snooze, but not today. Today you have to go on a run to get burgers for the tailgate. You've got to haul something heavy, a cooler stocked with Bud Light. When you've got beer and football, nothing is hard, until the other team scores. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. 21 plus. Copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
"15 minutes of football remaining. The Razorbacks leading Auburn 14-7. It's been a struggle on the offensive side of the ball for both teams today. The defenses have played well. Hogs have picked off their 3 passes, most in an SEC game since Ole Miss in 2020. Arkansas has done pretty much everything you could ask a team to do defensively today. 4 interceptions, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's a lot of productivity right there, and that's where you want your Arkansas offense to be able to find a way to come up with plays as well. But Taylor Green has thrown a couple of picks, and you've had some bad snaps, and so it's been a situation where Arkansas's offense has not been capable of taking advantage of it, but now they have a prime opportunity to come up with a way to get a 2-score lead. And if you can do that right now, Chuck, you put Auburn in a bad situation.
And our game recap brought to you by Arkansas Children's. They deliver the highest quality health care to even the tiniest of Hog fans. No matter where you are, Arkansas Children's provides care close to home, so kids have more time to be kids. Here come the Razorbacks second down and 8, as we begin the quarter. Green's going to throw over the middle for Gums, incomplete, and then he's drilled right away. Gums was drilled by Austin Keys, and it's 3rd down and 8.
Well, you can't lead him straight into that. That's a medicine ball for sure. I mean, that's one of those where after he catches it, he needs medicine, and boy, he led him right into it.
3rd down and 8 for Auburn. 14-7 Razorbacks. Rodney Hill, or 3rd down and 8 for Arkansas. Rodney Hill checks in. Razorbacks looking to convert here in a big spot. Green's in the gun. Hill behind him in the pistol formation. Trips left. They give it to Hill. They run the ball straight ahead. Hill down near the 1st down marker. He needed 8. He got about 7 3/4. So it's going to be 4th down for the Razorbacks.
Yeah, they're going.
With 14 and a half to go, and they're leaving the offense on the field. The ball is on the 36-yard line. They're leaving the offense on the field, and it's 4th down.
Well, it's the right decision, Chuck, because you can't kick a field goal, and you want to let the big uglies up front take care of you.
Braylon Russell's checked in. Mason Maddox Lassiter's the fullback. They give it to Russell, and he's got the 1st down. Straight ahead for about 3 yards. Russell with the 1st down, and the Hogs keep the drive alive with 14 minutes to go.
Well, nice job by the offensive line. I mean, just letting the big fella find a way to come up with a big play. He's a guy that can really help you close games out. He's going to be a short yardage guy, a goal line guy for you. He can help you out in a lot of big ways, Braylon Russell.
13:45 to go. Hogs are going to insert 2 running backs now. Hill and Russell are on the field together. They're going to operate out of the pistol, though, and put Russell in the backfield. On 1st and 10 with 13 and a half to play. They snap it to Green. They give it to Russell. Braylon lowers his shoulder, and he'll get about 2 over the left side. Stop was made by their middle linebacker. Quinn Russell's a big back. He's a fresh back, and he's coming out right now. Jackson comes back in, but we could see the freshman again before this game's over. In fact, I suspect we will.
No, I think you will. I mean, he's a guy that really can help this run game, and he's very physical at the point of attack. he can be a change of pace for Jaquindon Jackson.
Football's at the 32-yard line, 2nd down and 8. Green with a blitz coming, hit as he throws high over Armstrong's head down the left sideline. It was incomplete, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, and that's just fast pressure right there. Taylor Green was not able to get rid of it fast enough. He had Armstrong open the way he wanted him, but Auburn's defense, that pressure forced him to throw an errant throw.
The Razorbacks are 7 for 15 on 3rd downs today. 3rd down and 8. The line of scrimmage is the Auburn 32-yard line. Hill's in the backfield. Green's going to throw. Screen pass. Hill, right side. Cuts back at the 30. Carries tacklers down to the 26-yard line, but he's going to be shy of the first down by about 4 yards, or 2 yards, I'm sorry. So it's 4th down. Now they're going to bring the field goal team on.
Yeah. Well,
you try to make it a 2-score lead now.
I mean, if you do that puts you in a great situation if you can come up with this field goal. Arkansas struggled kicking field goals, as we know, in this season early on. If you can come up with a field goal right here, you really put Auburn behind the 8 ball in regards to trying to find a way to get points.
Ramsey's missed today. This will be a 43-yard field goal attempt. The hold is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Kyle Ramsey boots it through, and the Razorbacks have a 10-point lead. It's a 17-7 Razorback lead with 12:04 remaining in the football game, and we're back after this for your Arkansas Ford dealers.
The Hog Call, the siren song of the Cardinal and White. It's 70,000 plus voices raising to a fever pitch on game day, and a clear warning for any foe that dares get in their way. Ford knows that strong traditions start with leadership, like Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, 47 years straight. Drive F-150, official truck of the Razorbacks, only at your Arkansas Ford dealer, based on 1977 to 2023 total sales.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance.
In Truman, see Evan Dillinger. And in West Memphis, see Matthew Glass.
This is the Razorback Sports Network.
.12:04 to play in the football game. Razorbacks with a 2-score lead now at 17-7. When Arkansas scored on their last 2 possessions, the Hail Mary throw and then the field goal, and as Rick just pointed out to me, Arkansas had a net of 2 yards this quarter prior to the last 2 scoring drives.
Yeah, we struggled offensively, there's no doubt about it. You struggle on first down, trying to find a way to put drives together, but Taylor Green has been able to come out of this funk, come up with a big play down the field, and then help Arkansas get a field goal. That's helped Arkansas extend the lead.
Green now 12 for 25, 151 yards, a touchdown, a couple of picks. He's also rushed for 63 yards. Devin Bale will kick this one away. It's a line drive. It's returnable. Cobb out across the 10 to the 15 to the 20. Weaves his way out to the 25-yard line before Brad Spence shoves him out of bounds. It's being brought to you in part by your local Toyota dealer. Drive away in a smart new Toyota. Check them out at Toyota.com. Let's go to Gino Bell on the sidelines for a Walmart sideline report. Gino.
Man, it's nice sitting down here on the Arkansas side of the field, seeing the little slither of Razorback fans calling the Hogs. It's real nice. That enthusiasm is back up on this sideline.
So they're going to have the football at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Jeremiah Cobb is checked in at tailback. Thorne going to give it to him on first down. Slips a tackle, slips another one, and carries one out to the 29-yard line. That's a 4-yard gain. Landon Jackson finally made the tackle. 2nd down and 6 with 11:45 to go.
Well, you talk about Auburn and what they're trying to do from a quarterback perspective. Hank Brown came into this game. He's 7 of 13 for 72 yards, 54%, and Peyton Thorne is 4 of 11.
2nd down and 6. Auburn at their own 29. They send a man in motion. Thorne to throw. Left side, sideline. Caught. Shy of the first down, though. Caught by Cam Coleman, but only a 2-yard gain. So it'll be 3rd down. Marquise Robinson was there to make the hit for Arkansas. It's 3rd down from the 32-yard line. They're 5 for 9 on 3rd downs today.
Well, Marquise did a nice job right there, just being right there. Cam Coleman is a guy that's very long, and he was able to go up and go elevator and get that ball right there. Peyton Thorne put him in a bad spot.
3rd down and 3. Pardon me, Quinn.
Good.
They're going to operate with 2 running backs. Austin and Hunter are in the game together. They're going to toss it to Austin right side, and they stop him short of the first down. Hit him right at the line of scrimmage. The Razorbacks were led by Landon Jackson, and it's going to be 4th down for the Tigers.
Yeah, this is ball game right here. I mean, if you go for this right here and don't get it, it is absolutely ball game. But Auburn's going to keep the offense on the field.
They're going to go for it from their own 33-yard line. Down 10 in the 4th quarter. Still 10-15 to go, though. Twin receivers to each side. There's still 10 seconds on the play clock. Thorne's looking to the sidelines as though they might be changing the play. 5 seconds to snap it. Thorne, 2 seconds, gets the snap. He's going to throw over the middle, complete at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Auburn is going to end up with a touchdown on a quick slant to Keandre Lambert-Smith. On 4th down they go, and it turns into a 68-yard touchdown.
Well, you run a blitz right there. The guy that's over Smith decides to come up, and then the safety just overruns the play. Peyton Thorne throws it underneath. The slant route was able to get to the end zone, and they just walked in very easily.
Won't get much easier than that. Nope. You're right. Extra point away now from a 3-point game. Auburn's right back in it. Towns Magoo could make it 17-14. There's a long time left to play in this football game. The extra point attempt is good. And the Hogs' lead has been trimmed to 17-14. 9:50 to go. Back after this for UAMS Health.
My name is Isaiah Satania. I'm a receiver for the Razorbacks. I would say the fan base is one of the top things about being a Razorback. They're always going to have your back. They're always going to support you, and that just makes your day. So last year I injured my ankle, and I was introduced to UAMS Health and their team. They really helped me get back to where I needed to be, helped me get my speed back, and without them, I wouldn't be the player that I am today.
UAMS Health, the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics.
Okay, I'm not usually one to exaggerate, but you need to drop everything and get to Kohl's because they have so many ways to save right now. I just shopped their customer appreciation event, and not only did I get great deals on a bunch of fall styles, I also got 30% off because I'm a Kohl's card holder. Or if you're a rewards member, you get 20% off. Even non-members can save with 15% off. Plus, you can earn Kohl's cash too. So what are you waiting for? Hurry to Kohl's and thank me later. Offers end September 22nd. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Every Arkansas tailgate has food, but when you bring Hellman's to your tailgate, the buffalo chicken dip makes the Razorbacks drool. That pimento cheese dip isn't just tasty, it's legendary. And the burgers, those are the tailgate MVPs. With a squeeze of creamy, delicious Hellman's, every bite is a taste touchdown. Hellman's, official mayonnaise of Arkansas Athletics.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
$9.50 to play, 17-14 Razorbacks. as Auburn gets set to kick it away. Hey, it's time for a road trip, and you can hit the jackpot with a trip to Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas, and its #1 attraction, Oaklawn in Hot Springs. To plan your next trip, visit hotsprings.org and oaklawn.com. Let's head down to the sidelines. Gino Bell's there with a Walmart sideline report. Gino.
Man, that momentum changed very quickly.
Did it ever?
It changed. And so as we're sitting here on the sideline, the offense know exactly what they had to do. Seeing Taylor Green go down the sideline, pat everybody on the side of the head. They know what they need to do. They got to come out and execute.
So Auburn set to kick it away.
You're going to have to respond, Chuck. There's no doubt about it. This offense is going to have to respond in a big, big way. There's no doubt about it. Auburn scored. The stadium is trying to awake again. Arkansas's done a nice job of quieting them, and now you just got to find a way to answer another score.
Isaiah Satania's back deep to receive for the Razorbacks. Towns Magoo to kick it away for the Tigers. 9:50 seems like an eternity. There's been a lot of back and forth today. Magoo approaches the football. And this one is going to sail over the head of Isaiah Satania, and Arkansas will start 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Hey, we're back at the Catfish Hole on Wednesday night for Sam Pittman Live. The legendary Catfish Hole in Fayetteville. They've got a great location in Alma, too. They serve the highest quality farm-raised catfish, hand-breaded chicken tenders, and the best hush puppies anywhere. Now they're serving beer and wine in Fayetteville.
Well, this is where Arkansas's offensive line has got to find a way to take control. Arkansas only has 120 yards on the ground. They average 259 yards a game. Finding a way to get some rush yards is going to help.
Hill is the running back. Green is the quarterback. Taylor gets the snap. Corner blitz. Hot read. Incomplete. Wanted to throw it to Hill, and he got clobbered. Couldn't hang on to the football. The corner blitz was coming. Hill was the hot read. But Jaron Thompson was right there to separate him from the football.
Yeah, you got to let that football go just a little bit quicker. Let it go now, and you got him. Try to run a wheel route right there, but you allow the secondary guy to come up and close the ground and make a play.
2nd down and 10. Football at the 25-yard line. 9:46 to play in the game. Hogs with the ball in their own territory, up 3. Twins into the open side. Here comes the blitz. Green rolling to his right, trying to get away. Does. Throws it out of bounds. He ran far enough away to get out of the tackle box. Eugene Asante was hot on his tail, Quinn, and give Green credit for just getting away from him.
Yeah, that's survival of the fittest right there. I mean, that's a guy that's really trying to get to the outside. Auburn's bringing pressure. They're like, we're going to bring a lot of blitz pressure. Taylor Green is going to have to be able to see it and help that offensive line figure out what they're going to do from a protection standpoint.
3rd down and 10 from the 25-yard line. Big play here. Twins to each side for the Razorbacks. Now they empty the set. Put trips right. 5 wides for Green. Back to throw. Going deep left sideline. Overthrows everybody. There was some contact, but no flag. Did they throw a flag? They did throw a flag. Wow.
Over there.
They threw a flag over by the sideline, and it looks like they're going to get Antonio Kite.
Pass interference, defense number 8.
They did.
15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic 1st down.
Wow.
That's a huge call right there, Quinn.
Well, I'm surprised they said that ball was catchable. Usually when you call pass interference, I mean, it's catchable. Now, I'm not mad. I'm excited about that, but at the end of the day, boy, that's a situation where Arkansas, I think, benefited from that.
So after the penalty, the Razorbacks are at their own 40-yard line. They've got the football with 9:33 to go. They're going to hand it off right side. Jackson breaks a tackle, lowers his shoulder, and gets out to the 45-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for Jaquindon. It'll bring up 2nd down and 5. Jackson, he's been accustomed to going over 100 yards.
Yeah.
That may not happen today.
Yeah. I mean, he's only averaging 3.1 yards per carry. I mean, he came in averaging like almost 8 yards per carry. but Auburn's done a nice job against them.
17 carries, 52 yards for Jaquindon. 2nd down and 5. Hogs at their own 45-yard line. Up a field goal with 8:53 to go. Out of the pistol. They give it to Jackson. Running left. Looks for a cutback lane. Can't find one. Gets a yard. Lowered his head. Burrowed forward for a yard. So it's going to be 3rd down and 4.
Well, this is a play right here where when you've got a guy like Taylor Green and Jaquindon Jackson in the backfield, all options are open. And so both those guys can really impact this play right here. And Taylor Green has an opportunity to do some boots, waggles, whatever it takes to pick up this 1st down.
3rd and 4 from their own 46. Hogs up 17-14 with 8:15 to play in the game. Green's in the gun. Satanya's in motion. Jackson's in the backfield. Here comes the blitz. Green rolling right. He may run the football here. He dives for the 1st down marker. I think he's got it. He does. He's got the 1st down to the 49 of Auburn. He needed 4. He got 5.
Well, that's what you love about Taylor Green right there. I mean, everybody tried to close in. He was able to get outside, contain, and pick up the 1st down.
That's a big run for Taylor Green.
And Jaquindon Jackson did that defensive end. I don't know if it's a defensive end or a linebacker, but Jaquindon Jackson absolutely dumped the guy that was trying to get to Taylor Green. And I think that's what Auburn's fans are really excited about.
They thought he held when he did it. 7:38 to play in the game. The clock's rolling. Green, option left, puts his foot in the ground, cuts back. He ends up with a 9-yard gain. He gained 9 yards on that option play down to the 41.
Yeah, and that's a nice job by Taylor Green. This is where you're going to experience everything that Bobby Petrino has in his playbook. I mean, it's going to be the quarterback run. It's going to be the running back. It's going to be boots, waggles, everything that's going to allow Arkansas's offense to move the football down the field. You've got to find a way to get points right here.
Right now, they're going to let him win it with his legs, perhaps. 2nd down and a yard. In football, they gave him a nice spot just inside the 40. They give it to Jackson again. Starts left, cuts back right, got a 1st down, still on his feet to the 30-yard line. Tough running from Jaquindon Jackson. He gets 10 yards. All of a sudden, Jackson's up over 60 yards now, and the Razorbacks have a 1st down with 6:38 to play.
Well, this is the same situation as last week, Chuck. You got to find a way, if you're Arkansas, to get a touchdown. It's not about running the timeout. It's not about kicking a field goal. You got to find a way to get a touchdown. They can draw on that experience from last week.
They're at the 31-yard line of Auburn. 6:20 to play in the game. Russell. Braylon Russell's checked in at tailback. Twin receivers to the right side. Now they bring Broden in motion. They're going to hand it off. Russell, big hole inside the 20. Braylon down to the 17-yard line. 13 yards straight ahead for Braylon Russell. That's a 1st down, and we're less than 6 minutes away from the finish line now.
Well, it's good to see Braylon Russell come in. I mean, Jaquindon Jackson is tired, but Braylon Russell's coming in and making a whole lot of plays for this Arkansas offense.
There's an Auburn defender that is shaken up. They're going to tend to him and stop the clock with 5:55 to play. Arkansas up by a field goal, and it's going to be 1st and 10 from the Tiger 18-yard line when play resumes.
Yeah, and if you're Taylor Green and you're in that huddle right now, you're like 18 yards to close this game out. If you get a touchdown right here, Auburn's in a bad spot. So you got to figure a way to motivate this football team to get into the end zone. Once you get into the end zone, Auburn's going to have to change their mindset. They will not be able to run the football the way they want to, and they're going to have to force one of those quarterbacks to beat you throwing it.
They're still tending to the Auburn defender down around the 13-yard line.
What are they booing
of
about
the Razorbacks? They're still booing about the call a few moments ago. They thought Jaquindon Jackson, when he flipped Eugene Asante, held him.
Gosh.
Hugh Freeze has been working him over pretty much nonstop ever since.
They're on the rest.
And now, as you can hear, the Auburn fans are not real happy with the officials. That's the loudest they've been today.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, this game's had a lot. I won't say it's not been a clinic.
No.
But it's had a lot of action, that's for sure.
There's no doubt. There's no doubt. Well, this is a great opportunity for Arkansas, Chuck. There's no doubt about it. I mean, you've got an offensive line that's been very, very good, and this is a situation where they can find a way to just get big and physical. A field goal is not what you want right now. You want to find a way to get 7 points.
5:55 to go. Given the way the offenses have performed today, if Arkansas can score a touchdown, might be difficult for Auburn to come back from 10 down. But we're not there yet. Braylon Russell had a big run a moment ago, and the freshman from Benton's going to stay in the ball game. And here we go, first down at the 18-yard line, 17-yard line. They bring Broden in motion. Green, option play, right side, trying to get to the edge. He's at the 10. They run him out of bounds at the 5, and he's got a first down. Green's got a first down on that option. He gets 13 yards. Talen's now over 90 yards rushing. Quinn, I'll tell you, when he puts his foot in the ground, it's like a running back. He changes direction, and he just gets doubly tough at that point.
Yeah, he's very good with that, but I don't like the shots that he's taking. You can see him limping going back to the huddle. I don't like him taking those shots. I like for him to get down and get out of bounds, but I like the yardage he's picking up.
So it's first and goal to go from the Auburn 5. Hogs go with their muscle formation. The running back is Braylon Russell. He's having himself a series. They give it to him straight ahead. Braylon gets down near the 1-yard line. Not into the end zone. He gains 4. It's going to be second down and goal.
Well, this is an offensive line drive right here. I mean, like when you talk about closing a team out, you've got to talk about how important it is. This is the offensive line against their defensive front. They've got to find a way to move the line of scrimmage and get into the end zone.
Maddox Lassiter has checked into the game. Goal line formation. He's going to be the fullback, and Russell will be the tailback. Second down and goal. Green from under center. Gives it to Russell, and he didn't get in. He got back to the line of scrimmage, and that was it. So it's going to be third and goal. The clock is rolling. 4 minutes and 15 seconds to play. Hogs up 17-14, and they need a touchdown here. They're going to bring Jackson back into the game.
Well, a lot of times, Chuck, this is where you have a multitude of goal line plays. When you talk about 2-point conversions, in the week, you find a way to have 5-6 goal line plays just in case you get into overtime. You got to come up with a play right here.
They need about 1.5 yards. They lead it 17-14. The clock's rolling. 3:45 to play in the game. Jackson's the tailback. They give it to Jaquindon, fighting at the goal line. Did he get in? Touchdown, Arkansas! Right at the goal line. They tried to stand him up, but Jackson's in, and the Hogs go back up by 2 scores.
Wow. And that's a play you'll take right there. I mean, Jaquindon Jackson was fighting extremely hard, and it's going to be a question whether or not he got in.
They're going to look at it.
I think he's in.
I think he's in, too, but they're going to look at it.
They turned his body sideways, but looking at the view we have right now, it feels like he got in, but we'll see what they say.
Hugh Freeze is just beside himself.
Let's kick the field goal.
Arkansas, 75 yards and 12 plays, all of them rushing plays. You talked about an offensive line drive, Quinn. 12 rushes.
On the field,
they go 75 yards. They're going to review the play.
Yeah,
but as of right now, with 3:38 to go, the Razorbacks are up by 9. And the referee is going to walk from one goal or run.
That's going to be close, Chuck.
From one goal line all the way down to the other end of the field to take a look.
That's going to be close.
It is.
I mean, look, I want us to score a touchdown, and I want the refs to give us a touchdown, but that's going to be very close.
Some of it may depend on where the football is. The side view might be the best view. The line judge was the one who signaled touchdown, if I'm not mistaken. So they're going to take a look. Ken Williamson, our referee, literally went from one goal line all the way down to the opposite 20.
He connected with the Auburn defensive front.
I think, when you look at the football, Quinn, look at the replay right here. The nose of the football, all it's got to do is just be right at the white. Doesn't have to go over it. He's just got to be at it.
The question is, you got to be able to see where the football is right there.
It's in his arm. We're all watching the replay together. I think that's a touchdown.
He reached it at the last minute.
He reached the ball.
Yeah.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands.
Yes. Touchdown, Arkansas. Touchdown, Arkansas. And the Razorbacks are an extra point away from going back up by 10.
Well, that's a nice job by Jaquindon Jackson. I mean, that's a guy. He's a fighter, Chuck. I mean, he's a guy that's always going to find a way to try to compete. And that time he was able to get a last surge to pick up the touchdown.
This has been a barn burner now.
Oh, my goodness.
It's not been a clinic, but it's been a heck of a football game. Ramsey's on to attempt the extra point. Snaps good, kicks down, or snaps down, rather. The kick is good. It's 24-14 Arkansas. 3:38 to go. Now this for Summit Utilities.
When it comes to keeping your family safe, Summit Utilities is here to help keep your senses sharp both inside and outside your home. If you smell a bad odor like rotten eggs, leave on foot immediately. It might be a gas leak. Then call both 911 and Summit Utilities from a safe location. Outside your home, it's important to know what's below before you dig. Always call 811 to have your utility lines marked. It's free and can save you a lot more than money. Your safety is our priority. For more on gas safety, visit summitutilities.com/safety.
Attention Razorback fans, Chuck Barrett here with a game-winning grocery plan. Harp's Food Stores. With multiple locations throughout our state, Harp's is always ready to serve you, making shopping a breeze. From well-organized aisles to speedy checkouts, Harp's understands your busy lifestyle. Join the winning team, Razorback Nation. Join Harp's Food Stores for ultimate convenience. Don't settle for ordinary, aim for extraordinary. Harp's Food Stores, where shopping is a winning play. Harp's, hometown fresh.
It's true. Many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than thinking about retirement. But if you think your retirement needs deserve more attention, we agree, and we'd like to help. We're Edward Jones. Together, we can give your long-term retirement strategy the attention it deserves. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisor to get started today. Visit edwardjones.com or stop by your local Edward Jones office. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
With Toyota's versatile SUVs, you'll be ready for any adventure, no matter who you're adventuring with. Bringing your furry co-pilot along? The RAV4's Power Pack Performance is bound to spark some zoomies. Right, buddy? Going out on the town with your partner in crime? Scoop them up in the Corolla Cross. Its sleek design will make up for the fact that you're always fashionably late. No matter who you're rolling with, there's a Toyota SUV fit just for you. Visit your local Toyota dealer today. Toyota is a proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics. Razorback power, razor sharp style. Toyota, let's go places. See packages and options at toyota.com for feature availability.
.338 to play, 24-14 Razorbacks. A 75-yard drive, 12 running plays. Gino Bell's down on the sidelines with a Walmart sideline report. Gino, the big fella's getting it done.
That's right. It's all about that old adage. It's never how you start, it's how you finish. This drive was so important. These guys was putting their heels in, making drives off the ball, and we were able to score. Now it's up to the defense, listening to T. Will. These guys are hype here on the sideline.
Quinn, since Arkansas pulled Taylon Green, brought in Malachi Singleton, then brought Green back, they've scored on 3 straight possessions.
Well, sometimes, I mean, one of the things you need to do is wake people up, and there's no doubt that Taylon Green is a guy that is very, very dynamic in what he does, running the football, and he can be very explosive throwing the football. Taylon Green has come in and been the difference since he was pulled out of the game.
Matthew Shipley is going to kick off this time rather than Devin Bale, and they're going to try a sky kick. It'll be fair caught at the 33-yard line. It'll be fair caught by Micah Riley, one of their backup tight ends, at the 33. So they bring Shipley on for the sky kick. Auburn's got to have 2 scores.
Well,
and they'll start at their own 33.
Well, Chuck, you do that simply because Auburn has been very, very effective on kickoff returns. We talked about their average. They average 31.8 yards per kick return. So Arkansas decided, let's go ahead and kick it short and make them go the long haul.
So the Tigers at their own 33, 1st and 10, 3:38 to play in the football game. 24-14 Razorbacks. Hunter is the tailback. Thorne's gone all the way in the second half. Blitz coming. Thorne to throw, and he's thrown down by Danico Slaughter. They're going to lose 7 yards on a safety blitz, and that's going to make Auburn's job even tougher.
Well, that's a nice job by Danico Slaughter coming from his nickel back position right there. He comes a long way, and then T.J. Metcalf comes down to overcover the guy that's in the slot. Nice job.
2nd down and 16. Auburn's got to operate quickly now. Thorne to throw, rolling right, steps up, tries to avoid the run, dumps it in the flat, throws it out of bounds. He had a running back in the flat. That was Hunter. He just fired a bullet into the Auburn bench.
Yeah.
I mean, he really did. That ball had some smoke on it.
Yeah, he fired it over there, and that referee was like, look, don't throw that ball at me over here. He was like, I don't want no part of that.
There's 3:05 to play. It's 3rd and 16.
Yeah.
And Auburn, they've got 2 plays to make 16 yards, is what it boils down to. They're going to go with an empty set and 5 wides. Thorne is in the gun. Hogs showing blitz. Now they drop back. Thorne with a 4-man rush, trying to get away. Evades one defender, but he can't get away from Nico Davier. Davier with a sack, a 4-yard loss, and it's 4th and 20.
Yeah, that's a nice job by Nico. I mean, just continuing to stay persistent in that particular play, chasing Peyton Thorne, getting him on the ground in a big-time situation.
And a few begin to head to the exits here at Jordan-Hare Stadium, and they got to go. They're going on 4th and 20 with the clock rolling and 2:30 to play in the game. They're at their own 23-yard line. They got to get up to the 43 to keep the football. 5 wides. Thorne fires it over the middle. Tipped and incomplete. Tipped and incomplete. He wanted Fairweather out near the first down marker, up the seam with his tight end. Tipped and incomplete. Arkansas is going to get the ball with 2:16 to go.
Well, that is a great job by this Arkansas defense coming up with a play when they needed one. I mean, Auburn is a team that's really fought back in this game, and that time Arkansas was able to kind of slam the door, and now you got an opportunity to run the clock out.
Razorbacks up 10, 2:16 to go. Now they've got a chance to put this thing away. Auburn has their timeouts left, but they're down 2 scores.
You still got to be aggressive right here. I mean, offensive lines have got to be very, very physical, and you got to make plays.
Thorne's only 6 for 15 since coming into the ball game. Razorbacks are going to run it. With Jackson, he's got a seam, got some room. They trip him up after 11 yards. Jackson making a bid to take that one to the house. He was a step or 2 away. 2 minutes to play, and that's going to bring us to our final timeout. 24-14 Hogs. Now this for Shelter Insurance.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance. Visit shelterinsurance.com and find an agent to help you choose the coverage you need. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. The BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. The versatile lineup is built to help you make the most of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 84 months or save up to $2,300. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Hog fans are loyal, and Domino's rewards loyalty with free pizza. Now Domino's has made it easier than ever for loyal friends like you to score free pizza when you order online, in-store, or by phone. Start earning points for your free pizza any way you order today. That's any way you order, online, in-store, or by phone. Sign up for Domino's Rewards online at Domino's.com/rewards. Open only to U.S. residents 13 and older with a Pizza Profile account. Only 1 order per day earns points. Points must be redeemed online.
Welcome back, Hog fans, for more scratching action from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. This is looking like a good one.
First appearance of the dime we've seen all season, Tom.
The luck is thick in here tonight. After all that scratching, she's a winner!
The Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. Every day's a chance to win big. Pick up a ticket today. This is winning. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
minutes to go. Hogs by 10. In an inexplicable stat, really. I mean, you look at Hugh Freeze at Auburn. He's 8-8 since he's been here. If they don't win today, obviously he's going to be 8-9. Well, 21 points is the magic number. He's never lost when he scored 21 or more, never won when the other side scored 21 or more.
It's incredible. That's a number we've always talked about. And that was a number we used to use in the old school days. You know, there's so many things that's happening with offensive football, but at the end of the day, Arkansas did what they needed to do with 24 points, and now you got a chance to close this thing out.
Second down for the Razorbacks when play resumes. They need a yard from the Auburn 14, and this place is emptied out in a hurry. 88,043, the official attendance today, and a lot of them are gone. There are some Razorback fans down at the opposite end who are having a good time.
They're going to have a great time when the clock hits 0.
Got a Razorback pep band down there and got two sections that have Razorback fans in them. There aren't many of them, but they're whooping it up. So it's second down and a yard for the Razorbacks with 2 minutes to play in the game. Green's going to operate from under center. I formation. Jackson with a call. First down. Jaquindon will push the pile down near the 10-yard line, just inside the 10-yard line, and we're going to have a timeout.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah.
Yep, that's going to do it.
That is going to do it.
Timeout, Auburn. First timeout of the half.
Now, they're going to burn them. They're going to burn them.
Timeout.
They'll be trying to knock the ball out.
Yeah. And I say, that should do it. Unless something really, really weird happens, but at the end of the day, those two timeouts in a minute 55
and a 10-point lead.
Yeah, you're in a great spot.
The Razorbacks a minute 55 away from moving to 3-1 with a trip to Dallas on tap for next week. It's either going to be a 2:30 or a 3:15 kick. I would imagine 2:30.
No, I'm thinking
after
2:30.
The win today.
Absolutely.
That would put it on ABC. If it was a 3:15 ball game, it would be on the SEC network. If Auburn had won today, they would have gone probably to the 2:30 slot. But all that will be determined tomorrow. So it's first and goal to go with a minute 55 to play. We'll see how the Razorbacks want to play it. They're going to hand it off to Braylon Russell, and he's tripped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Auburn's going to spend another timeout.
Timeout, Auburn. Second timeout of the half.
So they have one timeout remaining with a minute 55 to go.
They might as well burn it, and then Arkansas will kick a field goal and extend the lead even more. So it's a situation where you just want to make sure you protect the football. Auburn's going to be trying to come in and make sure they can punch it out, try to come up with a way to get a scoop and score, whatever that looks like. So just protect the football if you're Arkansas.
All right, let's go to the sidelines quickly. Let's get one more report from Gino Bell. Gino, what's it like down there right now?
Man, it's pretty quiet from an Auburn perspective, but the Slither Razorback fans are very hyped. And everybody want them to score one more time. I want it to.
Gino wants some more. A minute 51 to play, just inside the 10-yard line. Russell, the tailback, he gets the call, and they stop him again right at the line of scrimmage. Auburn's going to spend its third and final timeout.
Timeout, Auburn. Third and final timeout of the half.
So they'll stop the clock with a minute 47 to go.
And I can tell you, Arkansas is trying to run the football right here, but I can promise you, Taylor Green is doing a nice job of carrying out his fate. Nobody's watching him right now, so I would not be surprised if Bobby Petrino calls a naked bootleg at this point in time.
1:47 to play. Third down and goal to go from the 10-yard line.
You know, when you're a quarterback, Chuck, and you see nobody's watching you on that bootleg, you're like, come on, coach, call that for me, call it for me. Like you're really trying to have that communication. Nobody's watching Taylor Green right now. I don't know if they'll try to do that, but that's a very safe play because you got the wide side of the field, continue to run those same plays, and Taylor Green has the ability to circle the defense, so we'll see what Bobby does here.
Taylor Green has rushed for 90 yards today. He's averaged 5.3 yards per carry. Quinn, even though Arkansas has struggled throwing the football and in some other areas today too, it's Taylor Green's legs on really critical plays. That's been the difference. 3rd and goal, I formation. They are indeed going to run a bootleg, and Auburn ruins it. Back near the 20-yard line, they dump Taylon Green. That was
my play call.
35. That was Jalen McLeod again, who made the play. And with 1:30 to go, it's 4th down.
Well, I dialed up that play call, and it didn't work too well. I mean, but at the end of the day, that's why you do what you do. I mean, like, they have not been watching Taylon Green right there, so I love that play call, even though it didn't work.
Auburn doesn't have any timeouts left, so Arkansas is going to let the game clock run for a little bit. There's 1:10 to play. There's about 10 seconds left on the play clock. They're going to run this down and call a timeout.
You going to give me credit for calling the play, Chuck?
Well, if it had worked, I'd have given you credit for it. They spend a timeout with 1 minute to go.
Arkansas.
Since it didn't work, we're just going to act like it didn't happen.
This is a 30-second timeout.
This will be a 30-second timeout, as you just heard Ken Williamson say. We'll see if the Razorbacks want to try to kick a field goal or how they want to play this here.
Oh, man, that hurt my feelings.
Well, there have been prettier games, I guess you could say, in terms of the quality of play, but Arkansas we've found out over the years how tough it is to win on the road in conference play. This will be the 7th time Arkansas has won at Jordan-Hare Stadium. But Green's going to stay on the field. I think they're going to go here. I think what it's going to boil down to is they're going to run the football, perhaps.
You're tuned
They're going to run a play, either try to run the ball and take some more time off the clock or throw it for the end zone. Russell's staying in at tailback. It's 4th down. Football's out at the 20-yard line after the sack. Marquise Gums is in. He goes in motion. They run it with Russell, left side. He gets a yard, and Auburn will take over with 56 seconds to play in the football game. So Auburn will get the ball on downs.
Yeah. Well, it's been a nice job by this Arkansas Razorback football team, offensively and defensively. We talked about this defense. They've created a lot of turnovers. They've given this offense a lot of opportunities. And then Taylon Green, when it mattered, was able to come up with big play after big play to help this Arkansas football team get a road win against Auburn.
Auburn's going to end the day with more total offense than Arkansas, 355 to 334 right now. Empty set, 5 wides for Peyton Thorne. He took over at halftime. He's gone 6 for 15, and a flag flies.
Legal substitution, offense, more than 11 players in the formation. 5-yard penalty, 1st down.
I want to remind you that it's going to be a little while, end of November, but the Battle Line rivalry is coming up again. Saturday, November 30th in Columbia, the Hogs and Mizzou, round 11. And it's all being presented by Shelter Insurance. So Auburn will snap it again with 56 seconds to play. Thorne gets the snap, looks to throw to the sideline, complete, caught, and out of bounds. Up at the 26-yard line, caught by Camden Brown. They get 11 on the play. And so it's 2nd down and 4.
Hey, you guys run this.
Well, I mean, I mean, just throw it and let it go.
So Thorne's in an empty set. 51 seconds to play. They snap it to him, fires it to the sideline, complete, caught out at the 30, and advancing to the 35 is Malcolm Simmons. He did not get out of bounds, so the clock continues to run. It'll stop. It stops inside the final 2 minutes long enough to move the chains, then it restarts, and it's already restarted. Thorne's going to throw again, slant, complete out to his tight end Fairweather for 8 yards. Fairweather out to the 44-yard line. The clock rolls, 30 seconds to play. Hogs by 10. Thorne throwing out of the hurry-up to the sideline, complete and out of bounds. Sanders caught it, stepped out of bounds. Simmons, stepped out of bounds after a 6-yard gain. Got a 1st down. Stops the clock with 23 seconds to go. They're at the Razorback 49-yard line. Arkansas is going to be 3-1, and Auburn's going to be 2-2. 3-man rush. Hogs are dropping 8. Thorne's going to throw to the sideline, short, complete, and out of bounds again. Simmons, 6-yard gain, 20 seconds to play.
Yeah, Peyton Thorne is padding his stats right now. That's gonna really confuse the quarterback controversy that they had at Auburn.
How do I keep my protection against COVID-19?
Well, Thorne has put their 14 points on the board, but he's below 50, or was below 50% passing. Dumps this one into the flat. It's complete at the 40. Out of bounds is Perry Thompson at the 35-yard line with 12 seconds to go. That's an 8-yard gain. And the football is going to be placed at the Arkansas 34-yard line. They restart the clock. Thorne goes back to throw, looking over the middle, steps up, in trouble, rolling right, going to run, runs out of bounds after a short gain, runs out of bounds with 5 seconds to play. He ran for 6, so it'll be second down. Auburn's going to have another play or two, and that'll be it.
Well, this is where you're an Arkansas Razorback fan. You don't breathe a sigh of relief until you get to this point. I mean, anything can happen and get crazy.
Empty set. Thorne's going to throw. Corner route. Caught. Simmons at the sidelines. Complete, and the ball game's over. The ball game is over, and the Razorbacks have won it. Hogs are 3-1. Sam Pittman and Hugh Freeze head to midfield. Razorbacks claimed the victory, 4th time in the last 5 games between Arkansas and Auburn that the road team has won. And the Razorbacks get to celebrate today. 24-14 our final score. The Sonic postgame show is next. First, this from the Arkansas Electric Cooperatives.
We proudly deliver reliable, affordable, responsible power across Arkansas. But demand for electricity is strained by the elimination of sources we need for always-on reliability. And adding intermittents like wind and solar cannot replace workhorses like coal and natural gas that we all count on. Power must be balanced for your needs and our mission. Reliable, affordable, responsible. We're the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas.